Hello. Hello. How are we all doing today? Hi, Poi. Marine Berg. Welcome. Just made it in time. Is that a quote that Sonic the Hedgehog has said? What about the one about chili dogs? Oh boy! Sorry, I don't... Have I talked about how I feel like Sonic is very strange? Very odd. You're doing great, that's good. I'm a little tired. A, I went to sleep a little late. And B, like, I woke up. I woke up at around, like, 8 o'clock my time. And then I realized that my phone was not playing, like, the live stream that I was listening to. So I checked it, and, it ran out of power. Which means that my alarm also wouldn't have gone off, like, if I went back to sleep. So I didn't go back to sleep, even though I could have had, like maybe a couple more hours, like 2.5 more hours of sleep. So I'm missing 2.5 hours of sleep, which probably would have been kind of nice. So I'm a little gone today, like, actually. So yeah. Unfortunately, I feared going back to sleep because I was concerned I was not going to wake up in time for stream. It's a quote from getting certain ranks in games like bronze and secret rings. Ah, I see, okay. You know what's really funny about secret rings? So, I played, like, Adventure 2 Battle, right? And I really liked that game. At the time that I played it. Which is also funny, because the reason why I liked it was because of all the, like, power-ups and optional things you could find. Which was the precursor to me just being a Metroidvania player. The reason I liked that game was because I could get the optional power-ups and use them in other places. So that was... I was just a proto-Metroidvania player. But when I first played Secret Rings, I didn't understand how the controls worked. So I just got really upset at the game because I, like, literally didn't understand how it worked. And then, like, I couldn't figure out how to make it work. Like, I was just so confused that I got, like, really mad at the game and then, like, didn't play it. And back in the day, I even still really liked... I liked Knights still back in the day. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? Is that Sonic and the Black Knight came out, and I was like, oh, I really like Knights. Knights and swords are cool, so I'm gonna try Sonic and the Black Knight. And then it was the same control scheme. and I was very upset. I was not happy about that. I'm still not happy about that. I've yet to play Adventure 2, but I might write that wrong soon. Yeah, so, sorry, the thing about Sonic is that, like, I think Sonic is alright, but I really, really don't understand the, like, hysteria level love of Sonic from, like, some people. Like, they're, like, really, really into Sonic, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, I mean, he's alright, like, it's kind of cool. You, like, go really fast, and he's like a... Like, I don't really know how else to explain this, but, like, he is following the principles of mascot design. Like, he has extraordinarily large hands and face. Like, his silhouette is pretty unique. You know what I mean? Like, so I get it. I just like... I don't know. It's like a lot. I don't like him that much, you know? So, it's respectable, you know? I'm not a... I think judging people for the things that they like is like, you know, I do it to an extent, but it's like, hey man, I mean, you like Sonic that much, congratulations. It's just like, I could never. Just like, don't see how you could like it like that much. Which, to be fair, like, there are some people who like, for example, Fear and Hunger, like it's their like god game, you know what I mean? So, okay, I kind of get it. Which I'm immediately now going to talk about something else that's like, why do you even care that much about that thing? Which I think is really funny. Welcome, Rants. Yeah, so sorry if that's judgy. Like, at the end of the day, I don't care. It's fine. Like, you're allowed to like the little blue guy, but I think the degree to which people like Sonic is, like, very disproportionate to, like, my understanding of what I think is likable about Sonic. Sonic and the Secret Rings has the best cutscene in the whole series, where at the end of the game, he gets a wish from a genie. But the time is very sad due to the story, and he wishes for a mountain of handkerchiefs. So she can cry as much as she wants rather than anything to make her happier. That's really funny. No worries, I'm not one of the more extreme ones. Yeah, it's like, I know you're pretty chill, Berg, so like I don't want to... I don't want to be like, you idiot, never talk about Sonic ever again, what is wrong with you? It's just kind of like, okay, like... You know, we're not even talking about, like, the weird Sonic fans, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, the people who, like, are, like, really like Sonic as a character. Like, we're not even talking, like, weird territory yet. Like, weird territory is already, like, alright, you clearly lost me on this one. But... like, on the upper echelon of I kind of like this thing, that's still disproportionately a little I don't get it. So on the topic of shit literally nobody cares about that I'm gonna talk about, and you're gonna be forced to listen to it, and by forced, I mean you don't have to listen to it at all, and you can leave at any time because I'm a fucking nerd who watches VTubers. I'll read this first. Hot take, there has not been a single Sonic better than mediocre. This includes the 2D ones. Yeah, I could kind of be on board with that. I think the more recent ones have, like, figured out the whole, like speed scale VFX paradigm. Like, I think they kind of figured that out a little bit. Because, like, for example, Sonic Adventure 2 is just, like an unplayable, like, you can't actually go that fast in that game, right? But my understanding was the, like, kind of newer one was, like, good from a mechanics standpoint, at least. I like the idea that they wanted to go open world because that means you can, like, explore the feeling of just, like, running really freaking fast. It's kind of base. Rather than solve your problems with a wish, giving her the ability to vent is probably best. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, honestly, that's kind of funny and, like, not too bad, right? It's like, you could say that, like, one perspective is, if you're sad about your circumstances, then you can fix the circumstances. However, I think oftentimes there's, like, internal problems that are, like, not actually circumstance-based. Like, you blame the circumstances around you, but realistically, you have problems. So I agree that it's, like, a cheesy scene and probably still, like you would watch that and be like, what the fuck? But yeah, I mean, I could see it, I guess. I enjoy Sonic just because I grew up with it, and my boy Shadow reminds me of the early 2000s era Edge, and he's just so nostalgic. Yeah, it's like, you know, they're cool. I thought Shadow was cool as well. It's good if you don't like to think and just want to hold forward, I guess. Yeah, I mean, kind of. Unless you're going for a good rank in a game other than G. Which one's G? Oh, Frontiers. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the thing that no one cares about. Are you ready? I'm gonna talk about it. Are you ready? So, Holoian is doing their, like, Minecraft RP server or whatever. And I haven't really been watching it that closely. Frankly, because I'm not... I think some of the interactions are a little, like... I don't know. I like people in their entertainer personas. Like, those are fun to experience. I'm, like, less into the rest of it. But have you seen the, like GG Ame stuff? Because, like, I was, like, in pain. I just, like, started scrolling yesterday, and I was like, wait, that's so sad. What the fuck? What is this? Oh my god. Because for very... It's impossible not to have seen... Yeah, like... Bro, what the fuck? Man, I was like... The 30 seconds... The 30 seconds of, like... I heard you got your memories back. Yeah! Who are you? Like, oh my god! I'm literally gonna die, dude. What the fuck? Holy shit. Especially from Ame's perspective, yeah, because Violet was playing. Which is also a sad song about please be happy or something, right? I think that was, like, the lyrics of that song. Bro. Like, how, like, you can't make this shit up, man. That was crazy. Actually, one of the most goated interactions of all time that I've literally ever seen. Like, the very perfect, like, who are you? Like, fantastic. And then Gigi's just like, oh, I'm just a humble knight. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Like, oh my god. The actual, like... Oh, what's that guy? It's not the Forever Alone face. It's the literal existential dread guy Um, that. Except, like, actually feeling that. So, that was my night last night, was seeing that, and then seeing the, like, the many different clips and fan art of, like, of 30 seconds of giga pain. Like, wow, I've never experienced so much pain before. Wow. Hello. Maybe because, you know, the, what's it? Technically, my canon lore is, like, kind of the same thing. It's the, like, the world's all good now. Yup. Does anyone remember it? Nope. It's cool. And there's, like, there's an existential sadness. You know? Damn. Do that. But yeah, it turns out I'm a VTuber nerd. Who would have guessed? Also, Gigi Murin is like my Oshi, I guess. I don't know. I've mostly just been keeping up with the Fauna Mart storyline because it's really funny. Yeah, that shit is hilarious. I've not seen, like, the more recent clips of it, if there was more. But it was like Mokoko buying like 7 billion lottery tickets. That was very funny. It's like, here's some gold. That interaction was great. It's like, oh, here, I can spare you gold. It's like, great. I would now like to immediately purchase all of the lottery tickets. Thank you. Like, incredible. But yeah, is there... I don't know, is there more stuff for that? Should I be viewing more clips of that? I don't really watch a lot of VTubers normally, and I will be watching even less after Toki. She's a menace. One and done, and now beat a streamer once and shut down her monitor. She must be stopped. That's hilarious. Ramire Village? Yes, we are currently on Ramire Village, so... I was able to... I did Ingrid and Dorothea's paralogue. And with the levels from that, I was able to complete Glaukeister Sauce's paralogue. So I have the Thirsty artifact. I would like to mention that I have, like, no gold and, like, all of my equipment is broken. But we did do it. It's actually funny because I think with having the Professor and Edelgard as... I guess Edelgard is a mage. She's not really a defensive thing. The point is people having... Thank you. Yeah, people having... like, defense to actually block things is really nice. Yeah. Still working on, what's his face? Lynn still needs to get a little more defense. Not quite enough. Oh. Could also probably show, Bernie is now level 20. Do it here, yeah. Bernie is now level 20. I tried to do the Dark Flyer exam, and she was unable to complete it, unfortunately. It was like a 42% success rate. Tried it. Just figured I'd try it. I reclassed Ferdinand as a brawler, even though he's about to, like, reclass anyways at level 20. The reason is that apparently Brawler has 10 stat growth and speed. And I realized that, oh, I should probably be doing that. Because he learned Death Blow, so he has Death Blow now. But the thing is, now that he's learned Death Blow, it's like, well, I could probably take the 10% on the 2 level ups before he reclasses again to get more speed. Because he is a dodge tank still. So having speed is probably important. Yeah, Bernie exists. I have no gold. People have leveled up. I don't think there was really anything aside from that. Yeah, Bernie is going to be our artillery platform that just blows things up. Also, yeah, sorry. Welcome to Dovir and Sable. I apologize. I'm still I'm kind of gone today. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been emotionally turbulent the last couple of days, and then also I was irrelevant of what I was talking about before. But you know, that too was like, damn, that is that hit me right in the feels train. I never did I ever think in all of my days that like any sort of Minecraft RP would ever like have any emotional toll on me at all. But damn, that scene was pain. I'm not the most up to date either. I think it's still in court proceedings for Mokiko suing Fauna for emotional damages after screaming her and accusing her of crime. That's great. That's great. My cousin once restarted the game multiple times trying to get a character to pass an exam with a 50% chance. It seems chances are pre-rolled. He was shocked it never worked. Yeah, chances are rolled at the start of the week, to my understanding, so you can't save scum them. The only save scumming you can do is you can, like, save a pass by not wasting the pass on the certification. When it's kind of a weak unit in general, always struggle to make him shine. Yeah, as Dovir is saying, I mean, Lynn's just supposed to be a white mage, like, he's not... Like, he's just a generic healer, like, he doesn't do anything else, really. They're made at the start of the month? Oh, the start of the month? Like, each week is at the start of the month? That's interesting. It didn't stop me from going War Master. I mean, yeah, I mean, you're allowed to do whatever you want in this game. Basically. That's why we're doing so much stupid shit. I mean, I guess Ferdinand is doing pretty normal stuff. I guess he's not really like a... He doesn't have to be a brawler. So that's like a little different. Dorothea, as soon as she gets the Trickster class, is going to be doing that, but she's not quite there yet. And hopefully Lysithea joins. She's at B support rank, but she has not joined yet. I'm pretty sure it's per month. Okay. Cool. Are you going War Monk with Ferdinand? No, just like the regular... Because Ferdinand doesn't have any, like, magic stuff. So he's just gonna be, I think he's just gonna be a War Master. Like this one. Probably, right? You get Fist Fair, you get Crit plus 20. That seems good. Unless we keep him as one of the other ones. Like, unless one of these is better. Because I know, I think it's like Grappler learns the... Warmonk gives Brawl Avoid plus 20, so you can make him a dodge tank. Then go War Master. Oh, Warmonk is the thing that gives you Avoid 20? I thought it was from something else. So Warmonk gives Avoid plus 20, really? Ugh. War monk. Yeah, Brawl the Void plus 20. Master ability of Warmonk. Okay, yeah, so we are doing that. My apologies. We did want to learn the Avoid plus 20 passive. I guess that means he needs some faith? Because he doesn't have any faith training? That's kind of too bad. Huh. Because we're teaching him in flying and brawling right now. I guess those both work. But he's not going to have... I think it's going to take him a long time to get to see faith. Excuse me. Even then feel like other characters shine better as a bishop, like Marine or Mercedes. But why? Like, what reasons are they better, right? I don't know what Marianne's passive is. What does your passive do? It's under base stats. Oh my god. Is it Animal Friend? Is that her thing? Her ability? The start of user's turn, if user is adjacent to a flying or cavalry ally, restores 20% HP to the user. Okay, I mean, like, that is that's certainly an ability. She learns Physic. What else does she have? What spells does she learn? Goddamn. So annoying to navigate this. Why can't you just tell me what spells she learns? Okay, well, never mind. Spells? Learned magic. There we go. Ah. She learns silence and aura. Huh. Hi, Cesar. Welcome. Yeah, Dorothy is going to be a trickster. We've already determined that. Hey, should we start the chapter? Let's start the chapter. It was just going over, like, the changes to the team and stuff. People are approaching level 20. Bernadetta failed her exam. RIP. I've been doing fine. The last, I think the last few days have been a little oof. But we're getting through it. So prefer Lynn as bishop to Marianne, since Marianne has a lot more variety of good builds. Oh, oof? What does Rico mean? I don't know what that means. Oh. Waiting to receive. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. It's just classic existential dread, you know? All that. We love existential dread here. Our only healer upside over Lyn is slightly higher magic growth and a higher resistance growth, as well as Thoron for safer attacks, but that's about it. I mean, that's real, I guess, but search that in Google and have fun. I don't know, that sounds kind of concerning. I don't know if I should look that up. I don't know what it is. More reliable black magic and better support spell list? Yeah, I guess, like, silence is not... Like, silence is a thing. It's like, silence is... Yeah, I don't know. It's a meme, nothing horny. I don't regret this. Meme. Oh. What does it mean? Oh, expand dong? What the whole my what the fuck? Damn, that know your meme is yep. Those are words. Someone type those words. Silence is okay when you're up against a single magic unit and your only tank is a physical tank and not a dodge tank, otherwise it's pretty useless. I think being able to disable, like, one attacker is, like, probably, like, you can actually use that for something, probably. Yeah. Might just have bad luck on Lin stat ups. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like... I don't really know how much of the usefulness of a unit is, like, explicitly stat ups, right? Like, certainly there are people who have insane growths that just end up snowballing and making them broken, like Lysithea. Where, like, her stats are just, like, stupid, right? I don't really know. Like, the point is that their stats are stupid, but I feel like there's a lot of utility on characters outside of that, no? I guess that's the other point, is that, like, there really isn't. Like, a lot of this game is just, well, this unit has good stat ups. Which is fair. Did you like the meme? There were certainly words typed into the Know Your Meme page on that meme. And that said words. Yep. Uh-huh. CC is very strong in this game. One enemy that can't fight is one less attack, and it can be a change to be alive or 1 HP. Yeah, I agree. That's why I was like, I think silence is probably more useful than you would think. But I think the problem is, like... I guess the problem with support mages, or supports in general, is that, like, the opportunity cost of, like, not healing on a particular turn is, like, pretty high. Because, like, you take damage in this game, and then once you've taken the damage, it's like, well, I mean, what am I gonna do? Not heal? And die? Like, you probably choose heal most of the time, so you don't really have the time to cast silence. So... Fortunately, that is, just be how it do. My Link could get any magic. Speed would also be nice, but nah, my game hates him. Like, do you need magic or speed for a healer to be good? Oh, okay.
The situation in we're here.
Yeah, sorry. I wonder what Edelgard says here. Because when we were with Dimitri, he was very sane in this cutscene. Like, the sanest of people in this cutscene. Kale! Wait, no. Next one.
What's going
Is
on
it...
here?
No, wait, when do they say kill?
This is horrific. It's even more revolting. More terrible than I expected.
I'm revolted too. It really is horrifying. No, I just... Sorry, the fact that Byleth is very, like, stoic and not reactive, it's just like... It's even more revolting and terrible than I expected. It's like, I am also revolted. It's like, thank you. Like, of course. Heal is based around the magic stat? Okay, that makes sense. It's so rare that I'd place a unit in range of a few enough units to survive, but a large enough range that disabling a single unit in range makes a difference. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. The groups are something like, they're very often groups of 3. So it's like, if in your group of 3, one of them's a mage, you can silence the mage and then take 2 hits, so, you know. They're either safe or in too much danger that they'd die regardless. Yeah. It's one of those things, I think, as well, where, like, trying to make it useful is very, like, it would be hard to make it useful. Like, for example, Pass on Bernadetta is, like, a thing she can learn, right? But in order to make that useful, you probably need to make her, like, a thief, or, like, the thing with the you don't get attacked passive. And then even then, it's like, when are the use cases for you to, like, use Pass effectively? It's like, what? To attack a mage behind a group of people that you're already fighting? And then that group needs to not be adjacent to another group that will, like, attack the Bernadetta because she's the only person in range. It's just, like, it's just hard, right? Like, the passives do have use cases. They can do things that are interesting. It's just, like, silence probably could be interesting. There's probably places where you can use silence. It's just not very clear, and it's not as all-encompassing as, like, I'm gonna cast Meteor, and then that thing dies. It's like, okay, well, that was immediately effective and quite strong, so.
That's not... Anyway, we can't focus on that right now. We must save this village.
Really? I was thinking that she would care that I said it's revolting.
We will only increase the death toll.
The villagers are attacking each other. Let's knock them all out one by one.
Wait, what do you say? If we are not careful about how we proceed, we will only increase the death toll. Okay. I thought he was saying we should increase the death toll, and I was like, huh?
You do know that if we mess up, we will either kill or be killed, right?
Still,
Nah, that never
we can't
happened.
Just stand here twiddling our thumbs and doing nothing.
I'd really like to go home now. But there's no time for thoughts like that. We have to help them. I am waiting for your orders with full readiness.
You're kind of insulting our handiwork by calling it revolting? I suppose so. What was the other one? Like, we should do something? I don't know.
Wait. Those people over there, they seem to be observing the chaos. They must be behind this. Eliminate them and rescue all of the unafflicted villagers.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's kind of like a... like, using the same words that someone used to describe something, if you actually understand how they're, like, saying it, is kind of like a... oh, how would you even say it? It's like... I don't want to use the word conversational technique, because that sounds, like, too academic. But it's kind of like, wow, I hate that. And then you're like, yeah, I also hate that. It's kind of like... you assume there is, like, some kind of connection there, right? So, yeah. Yeah, I think the implication, especially after this scene, right, is that, like, Edelgard wasn't necessarily responsible for what happened here. Like, she was also trying to stop this from happening, right? Like, this was not how she wanted to go about doing this, which is why she was like, yeah, screw that guy. By the way, you should join me. I didn't want this to happen, right? I know, this was not her plan. Exactly, which is why it's kind of like, okay, well, this is revolting. This is not what I wanted. What the fucking double pressing controller, goddamn. Alright. The thing that I wanted to point out was that I have a lot of broken equipment, that's it. I have 3 broken steel bows, 4 if you can include this one, like a broken iron bow. 3 broken iron bows, a broken killer bow. I can't repair any of this shit. Oh, I thought I had more broken axes, but maybe not. I guess it was just these two. Lynn kind of has a broken axe. Multiple broken swords. The Sword of the Creator is literally never going to get durability because I'm never going to rest. It's funny. Poor Lamau? Man, come on. Can't be making fun of me for being poor. That's rude. You can't say things that are rude on the internet. How dare you? I don't think I need to do anything with the abilities. Oh yeah, I wanted to try out Battalion Wrath on Bernadetta. Because 50% crit seems kind of seems like a lot. Probably so I don't forget this later. Oops. Everyone else is good. Can repair the Sword of the Creator with Umbral Steel? Oh. That's a good thing to know. I'll probably do that. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm... Oh, Fortress Knight can still use a sword. Yeah, that's fair. Why is Sylvain still in Monk? What do you mean still in Monk? I changed him to Monk. Like, why haven't I classed him up again? I mean, the actual reason is, like, he just recently mastered Monk, and I forgot, I guess. Like, literally on, like, the map I cleared 50 minutes ago, and I wasn't thinking too hard about whether or not Sylvain should be classed up or not. But the reason I could tell you is that I have literally 0 gold, and I can't buy an intermediate seal. Yeah, I have 22 gold. So I could sell a bunch of stuff and then buy a seal. But I have 22 gold. So K-Flower, you can always rob a bank with me. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. Sorry, I just read this like multiple times. The stop being poor, poor boy. You know what? I would really love to do that. I would actually want nothing more than to not be poor. That'd be fantastic. Did I turn the camera when I played this last time? I actually don't think I did. Yeah, I think looking at it from this angle is actually throwing me super off. I think we did it this way. Yeah, that makes more sense in my brain. We are not using Lorenz. Get the frick out of here. Guess who else can we use? Hubert? That makes sense. Trying to think of... So I think we sent Florissi down the right side again. You always turn the camera here. Yeah, you know what's very interesting is I actually made the observation the other day that, like... I think I orient myself to the door which I walk into the building with. Because I was basically doing a practice and, like, I was like, it feels strange. Like, it feels like the room is not oriented correctly. Why is that? And the answer was that the door of the building that I'm in should be lined up with my left shoulder because that's where my brain has interpreted the space. And then similarly, where I practice, like, not in my house, the building lines up with my left shoulder. Or, like, that's where I interpret like the door in relation to all of the other things that I'm doing. And I was like, wow, that's really strange. As a very odd landmark to give myself, because I was thinking, oh, if I walked in a different door, or like, why wouldn't I orient myself to like the door of the room? Like, you know what I mean? But I guess the automatic mental framing is like the door that I walk in on, or like where the door of the house is. So if I walked into a gymnasium, even if that is like attached to other doors or something, it's like the door I walked into was a particular way. So that's how I orient the building in my head. I was trying to think of if there were any places that like wasn't true, I guess. But the main thing, even if the logic doesn't hold up 100% of the time, was like, oh, I didn't even think of how my spatial awareness automatically orients itself as someone who has been told that I have spatial awareness. Yeah. So that was like probably really boring, right? So yeah, I don't know. It was just weird to even observe or notice that. Sorry, that's understandable. Give me your $2 for point. What the fuck? I don't have $2 for you, Rance. I have 0. I spent all my money buying Gloria in sort of Convalaria. I haven't done that yet, by the way. I'm too used to using maps to orient myself by anything other than the direction I am facing or north, if I'm actually using a map and compass. As for inside, I also orient myself by the entrance. I just don't think about where that entrance is compared to me. That's fair. Yeah, the reason I was using the landmark of left shoulder was like, because that's kind of like specific to what I was doing. But yeah, I was trying to think of other places where you do that. Yeah, I guess the connection was that, like, so local to a room, facing in a direction, like, it feels like there is a wall that is like the north wall in a sense, right? Where you're like, oh, that's like the front of the room. So like if you walk into a classroom, for example, like if I walked into a classroom and I was a student, I would feel like the board, like the front wall where the board is, like that's the front of the room. So again, if I'm orienting with my left shoulder and I were to do something in that room, then I would feel like the front of the room is where the board is. Right? Which is maybe why it feels weird when you're like, if you go from student to being a teacher and then you're like flipped around, then it's like, oh, well, the front of the, like, I am at the front of the room. Or you might say that, like, well, the front of the room, like, you still, I don't know if you still orient yourself, like, the front of the room is still where the board is, but now you're at the front of the room. Or if, like, the wall that you're facing more consistently, which is the back of the room, is more like, where do you do that? Right? And also the fact that, like, room orientation is, like I think we build spaces with some degree of logic. Yeah, by the way, I have a Daki. I don't know if people knew that, but you can see my whole ass if you would like to. Who would have guessed? Well, I mean, there's multiple ways to do that, but, you know. I think the command is actually just Daki. But anyways, so yeah, there's like the front, and then I was thinking like, okay, so if that's the front wall, if the entrance to that building as a whole was like, it would almost feel like I wanted to, I guess it also depends how far away the rooms are, because I know that there are some spaces like I will walk in the back door, and then like it turns around a little bit, and then there's like an inner room that's sort of the gymnasium, and then that one I feel like I'm more oriented to. There's the front of the gymnasium. It's just that, like, for some reason I was making some connection with, like, there's a door that goes immediately into the gymnasium for one place that I go to. And then in that place, it feels like the front of the room gets oriented to where the door is. And then when I try to do that in my own house, it feels like the orientation of where my front door is in relation to my room is, like, a lot stronger than, like, the orientation to the local door. Like, for my house, the orientation to where the entrance is very strong. And then the orientation to where the entrance is for this gymnasium is also very strong because, like, the entrance is right there. Whereas for some places, if the room is, like, more concealed or inside the building, like in a school or a college, it's like a college room, you kind of lose the orientation of the greater building structure from where you entered, and it's more local to that room. And I guess what I'm saying, the reason why that's weird, the only reason why any of this is weird and why I'm ranting about this for so long, is that, like, for some reason, despite the fact that, like, I'm using a room in my house that is relatively concealed from the entrance, I still feel the orientation to the door of my house. And that's the same for the other rooms that I'm in as well. So, I don't know. This is weird. Okay, let me read this. Poorly worded, I guess, but I mean that I don't orient myself when not moving. Right, so you, like, need a direction in order to be, like, in order to care about where, like, north is to you, I guess. I only think about the entrance in comparison to where the room I'm going to is. Okay. Yeah, I guess, like, I can also orient myself to maps, right? Like, if you literally don't know where the place is, like, maps help, so. Spicy, sadly, there's no package system to Mexico, damn it, that's unfortunate. Makes sense, but as a civil engineer, sometimes people build their houses how they want, I'm assuming, not who they want. How they want, after all, they have the money. Sure. It is really funny to me how I both am, like, I'm 90% certain, like, I'm not... I am not confident about my future prospects at all. And then it's like, oh, I mean, it'd be really cool to have, like, I don't know, balconies are kind of cool. They're annoying to take care of, I guess. And then I think about, like, I think about houses with, like, an extended balcony or something. Like, that'd be really cool. Like, a notable outdoor space on, like, a second floor. Those are usually in, like, cool rich person houses. Like, $1 million houses. And also, like, very open concept foyers with, like, big staircases and stuff. And I'm like, cool. Literally never going to experience one of those in my life. I guess you could, like, do a tour. And then it's like, well, you can experience it by doing a tour. But I actually live in a box. So. Oh, excuse me. My God. Painting balconies is damn annoying. I imagine that makes a lot of sense. I mean, if we're already buying like a right corner balcony, you know what I mean? Like a square corner balcony. If that's already where we're at, then like I'm paying someone else to paint the damn balcony. Why would I do it?
There are some suspicious-looking ruffians out there. But our top
They're
priority
sus.
is to rescue the villagers. Got it? I'll rein in the villagers who've turned violent. You focus on rescuing the others.
What was your favorite episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses? I liked the episode where Flaris talked about balconies and orientation in rooms for a really, really long time, and then didn't play the video game. Kill! That's where the kill was. Okay, I was getting confused. I was like,
will prevail.
are we ever gonna say the kill line? Oh, I can probably Luna the Death Knight, hopefully. I would like to kill the Death Knight just to do it.
Leave it to me.
Oh wait,
My cue.
does Lysithea have spikes? She does not, but she has Luna. Do 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 do
Stay
do
focused.
do do.
Let's get to it.
Can I kill this person? I guess if I don't have a killer bow, it is a lot harder. Or, you know what? You could also just hit it. You could just crit him. And then it's like no big deal, you know? You just win. Sometimes you just have to win. You know that? If you're a winner, then you can just win, and then it's great.
Oh no.
I am very excited to nuke things with Bernadetta. She's not gonna get attacked twice, is she? Come on, man. What do you want me to do, man? What do you want me to do? He just got crit. That's not fair. What the fuck is this? I mean, do I even care about saving all of the guys? Because I know last time I didn't really care. I guess it was like Bulgies. I get Bulgies if I do well. So maybe I care about them.
The one giving commands in the back. I'm certain that's Tomas the librarian.
Okay. Most of it is fine, but painting the bottommost part of the handrail wall thing, whatever it's called in English, depending on the design, I guess, requires either a ladder or basically hanging over the ledge. Fair. Handrail thing. I'm trying to think of what that actually is, but I guess like the side of the balcony, basically. 10k Bulgies for saving them. Yeah, I'm just not gonna bother. Because the universe has decided that they're gonna crit the person on turn 1, and frankly I don't give a shit enough to go back. I'm too tired for this shit today. Actually too tired for this shit today. Nice. 10 out of 10. Nailed it. We couldn't win twice in a row. It would have been very funny. Alright, Bernadetta has increased range. She still can't hit the guy over there. Okay, Thorin kills you. Damn, her range is massive. Almost like Thirsty Boy is OP artifacts relic. Kill anybody?
I think.
Well, I think there was the thing where, like, if we kill these guys too fast, then we end up, like, triggering Solon really early. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay, the wall. There are balconies with thinner metal hand railings with lots of empty space. Those are much easier, but if it's tall enough... If it's a tall enough wall, it becomes annoying. Oh, did we trigger Solon already? Because that'd be really annoying. Hopefully we didn't. Because I kind of want to kill the Death Knight just because it's fun. But I kind of... Well, I mean, you really shouldn't have taken that attack, buddy. That was a... For lack of a better term, that was kind of stupid, wasn't it? I just shoved the villager back to the guy. Can you imagine? Yeah, get the fuck out of here, loser. Go take your beats from the guy over there. I'm gonna just body block you. You can't fucking come over here. Please die. That's very funny. Oh man, why is the movement so terrible? I guess Constance is just being sad. You can chill. Oh right, I also don't have like vulneries. I think all the people holding... Oh, I do. Oh, I must have stored them after the last one. I had characters who were holding onto vulneries and then I wasn't using them. Also, welcome Panda, sorry. It's funny to have 6 range with Thoron versus Black Magic range +1 when archers just have 5 even with combat arts ignoring Deadeye. Yeah. It's like Deadeye exists, but it is not just having base range, I guess like closer to curved shot is like it's kind of funny.
Thank you.
Thank you. Baloney. Trying to use a 7 range Deadeye is far too unreliable. I think that's accurate. Because like the accuracy goes down by a lot or something. Magic doesn't have the same problem.
Thank you.
So sorry.
How much you want to bet Gerald's gonna get himself killed?
Sorry.
For some reason, I can't help but feel like Gerald's gonna do something stupid and get himself killed. We learned Helm Splitter. Oh, and I can use Killer Axe now.
not setting a very good.
Nice.
Guess I've gotten.
Double level up. That's the only person who can use it somewhat reliably, but that's Ash we're talking about, so no. Why can Ash use it more reliably? Does he have like a better dex score or something? Oh, I missed one time. No. How terrible.
Thank you.
Oh. I obstructed myself. Huh. Whoopsie. Ash invested in Dex and nothing else? Oh, interesting. I actually did not know that Ash's Dex growths were, like, okay. I don't pay attention to that stuff. I lose fair and square. I think people come out of the burning building. I'm a little concerned about the next round, I guess. Yeah, okay. I mean, those were 54% to hit. Like, they could have just not, you know. They could have very easily just not done that. Okay, let's go back. This all seems accurate. Guess it's just like moving Dorothy onto that square is just like bad.
That's my cue.
I shall just wait. Heal, maybe?
So nice of you.
With Deadeye, a Bonite could theoretically attack a unit 15 spaces away by using the movement accessory. What about the boots? 16 spaces away, they have 8 natural movement. Yeah, and then you add boots and then the other boots, and then like they just speed. Speedy speed.
I will prevail.
So I thought Edelgard would be somewhat faster because she had actual strength to hold the spell's weight. She has a sword, shield equipped right now, so that might be part of why she's slower.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I will get the victory.
Being mindful. Battle. Much needed. Stay focused.
Leave it to me.
Okie dokie. Oh. Oh, why don't you have any healing? Huh, weird. I was pretty sure this character came with healing.
Sun.
Like, when we got her in the Blue Lions route?
Let's get to it.
Ah, now they're going that way. Yeah, that guy's super dead. Alright, this is going okay. This map's a lot less stressful when I don't have to worry about saving any of the villagers. Oh, nice crit! Hey, good job, Edelgard. I'm proud of you. We will not begin a discussion about Edelgard's crit. For some reason, this map is giving me, like, PTSD and talking about crit rates. I don't know.
It's
It's giving me weird vibes. This map is serving crit. Yes.
Useful.
Okay, how do we aggro so long? Because the problem is, like, I want to kill a Death Knight, so, like, how do I have to wait? I just, like, wait. Do you know D-Way? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if I do know D-Way. Black Magic crit plus 10 is good, guys, I swear. Is it not good? It's free 10 crit. Is it supposed to be bad or something? I will let you figure out the answer to that question, or write me an essay or a thesis on why. I have to use the bathroom real quick. Yeah, I'm back. Mortal Savant Felix debates give me PTSD, so no. Rare enough that the 5th ability slot is more valuable than 10 crit unless you're heavily optimizing. Is it worth using Mortal Savant Felix? No, but that's because he has 20 magic growth and a pitiful spell list. As in, worth it just for the 10 crit. Yeah, I think we figured that out last time. I think the argument for 10 crit, just for the record, so, like, you know, there's like, do the stats support it? Do the spell list support it? Like, all of that is fair, right? But the way that I see crit in a game like Fire Emblem, because, like, critting something and killing it is so incredibly powerful, it's basically like, if you play the game in a relatively normal way, like, you use your ranged attacks first, and then you attack with your ranged attacks to weaken things so that your melee units can, like, kill the thing without taking retaliation damage. Alternatively, you could just have crit melee attackers and, like, the same thing applies, right? But at base level, most of the time, your ranged attacker will have the safest attack against a melee attacker. So you lead with the ranged attacker first. If there's a 10% chance that your ranged attacker just, like, randomly kills whoever they were attacking, that saves you a unit, right? So, like, over time, if you were playing a game like Final Fantasy, right, and you had a 10% crit rate, it's like, that is sort of like 10% more damage, or, like, relative to whatever the actual crit damage increase is, right? Like, you could go but with expected value. But the reason why, like, I guess the reason why, like, I don't think about it as expected value in Fire Emblem, or why it is, like, interesting that expected value is so not applicable to a game like Fire Emblem is that, like, if you ever win the crit for any reason, you just save a unit's worth of movement, or, like, units worth of actions, right? So, the crit rate is not that high, but if it ever succeeds, you literally get, like, an entire extra unit of actions, which is insane. So, like, I think 10% crit is worth, like, gambling on, because if you just spike it, then, like, you're ahead by a lot, right? Like, that's kind of how I see it. Life Taker, did you? I mean, sure. You can do Life Taker whatever you want. We tried Life Taker, and it instead took my life, as in I wanted to die.
Tomas, what are you doing here? Dare I even ask?
I'm not Tomas. My name is Solon, the savior of all.
Oh my god. Wait, he's Megamind? That's crazy. Not Megamind.
So easily fooled by my disguise. I was hiding away in Garrick Muck to get the blood.
Hey, we didn't bring Flame this time. Or her crit rate.
With her blood, we'll be one step closer to realizing our goal.
Mr. Vain Brain. Do you know the way meme where Knuckles is fat and funny? Don't know if I know that one.
That's the Death Knight. He must be an ally of Tomas, or Solon, or whoever he is.
I never would have
Rescued
guessed.
as many as we can. Now it's time to capture Solon.
Yes, sir.
You are but a savage,
Oh,
insignificant
shit. He's attacking on turn 1. Well, that's not
yet
good.
You think you can kill me?
I did not expect that to happen. And she's dead.
Damn, I'm letting the captain down.
You sure are. By dying. Well, that's why we have redos.
Let's
I guess what I could do is I could impregnable wall
Well done.
and then like
Thank
move
you.
up.
I am Ferdinand. Stay focused.
I'm Ferdinand, but stay focused. Incredible. Alright, let's try this.
I will get the
Actually, I can make it all move up because they all have an impregnable wall. Right. I'm just gonna skip. 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 Ah! The Fell Star. Death Knight has to be death to be the Death Knight? Like, has to die? I don't think we have the capability of doing that. Oh, my battalion is dead, so I can't gambit this guy. I guess that gambit works. How does this work? I could just like bonk him.
Why have you gone after this village? What are you planning?
It's just like last playthrough we were really like, oh man, like I want to kill the Death Knight, I want to save all the villagers, and this time it's like trigger Solon, killer axe. Well, they're dead. Got him. I've said it before and I'll say it again. 2024 is the year Uganda Knuckles makes a comeback. Oh boy.
I could have conducted this experiment on any test subjects. Now that I have what I came for, I must bid you farewell.
Yeah, whatever, Megamind.
I must go.
Oh, I guess we might have wanted to kill the Death Knight for his, like, lance.
Wait! Damn it, he's gone.
I don't think I have any lance users right
Let
now.
him get away. I'll survey.
Should
the
I, like,
village.
make a lance
There may
user?
still be enemies in hiding.
You saved at least half the villagers. There's a large bulgy. Thank you. Wow, good job, me. I'm so proud of me. I did a great me.
Looks like we somehow managed to sort things out. And
Oh, does this
casualties
conversation
were
matter?
kept to a minimum. They said they weren't picky about who they used as their test subjects. Because of them, the people of Ramire Village.
Yeah, they were yelling kill and everything. Oh my god, who's that?
That armor. So, you're the Flame Emperor.
Yes. I believe you have met my subordinate, the Death Knight.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole.
Right.
I don't like him.
But back to you. You're the one responsible for the destruction of this village.
Do not get the wrong idea.
What in blazes does that mean?
It is true that I am working with Solon, but that does not mean our objectives are the same. Had I known they planned to do this, I would have stopped it. You have my word.
Your words are meaningless. Now, I'll have to insist that you accompany us back to the monastery.
I cannot abide that. However, if you wish to join forces, I will hear your plea.
Sure, let's join forces.
What?
Yeah, awesome. The Flame Emperor sounds like a cool individual.
Countless more violent acts like this one. Do you not wish to prevent that?
Yeah, let's stop the violence. Yeah.
Solon would not be a threat.
Yeah. The intrusive thoughts. I will join your cause. Sure.
You are lying. I can see that you cannot contain your fury toward me.
What?
Pity.
Damn. Wait, so this decision doesn't matter. No.
Pray that you do not live to regret your choice.
Wait. No, I was on board.
Professor, have you seen Lady Edelgard?
What? Is Hubert trying to gaslight us? Is that why he's doing this? He's fucking gaslighting us?
What's wrong, kid? Huh? Oh, damn it!
Ah, he like came in for the
He's
distraction.
gone.
Huh.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Since coming to the monastery, you've changed. You've been angry since we first arrived in Ramire Village. And you look so happy when you're instructing the brats. Before the monastery?
Is this
I've never
cutscene
seen
different?
You bear your emotions
I don't
like
think it's
that.
different.
Not once.
I have good students.
Then perhaps it's a good thing we came to the
They're so
monastery.
good that I might even
So I
side
can
with
see your
them once
face in
wartime
the
comes
background.
around.
Or maybe there was never any reason for us to leave the monastery in the first place. I've put my foot in my mouth, haven't I? Though I suppose it may be nearly that time. Come to my office when you next have...
Yeah.
What was that about?
Yeah. Something about my birth, something. Come talk to me, it's really important.
Professor, I don't know if this is appropriate to say, but admirable work out there. I really believe we did all that we could.
That's not actually true, but I'll take it. I wish that were true. I wasn't strong enough.
No mortal is all-powerful. We must try to stay positive, even through the horror. I hear the so-called Flame Emperor appeared in Ramire Village as well. Hubert told me that you spoke with him.
Has to join forces.
Really? Is that what you want, Professor?
Yeah, sure.
Oh? But how can you trust someone without even knowing who they are? Even if he wants you as an ally, his objectives are still unclear. If the Flame Emperor truly wishes to make use of your power, perhaps someday he will appear before you without his mask, and you can look in his eyes and decide what you believe.
Does it qualify as a what did she mean by that? I don't like. Maybe? I think so.
Adel, I need to ask you something. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I interrupt?
Yes! We were staring longingly into each other's eyes. Could you go away, please?
No, not at all. If you'll excuse me,
Okay,
Professor.
well, never mind. She did not feel similarly.
You did well handling that awful business in Ramada village. I
Yeah.
am certain the goddess shares in our grief at the senselessness of that calamity. More importantly, I was shocked to hear that our own Tomas was actually a dark mage. I must reflect on our blindness.
Yeah, once again, don't you have spies literally everywhere? How the hell did you not, like...
You surely must. You failed to notice that a rat was hiding in your home. Pathetic.
That. Exactly.
Who are these wicked foes? How did Tomas escape your gaze?
Maybe she's just not into old people, I don't know.
Tomas came to the monastery 40 years ago, by recommendation of House Lyria of the Alliance. Around 8 years ago, he went back to House Lyria, before returning to the monastery once again, just last year. After having worked at Garreg for decades, why would he betray us now? Just what did he hope to accomplish?
Sorry, I actually don't know if I said this last time, but was the implication that Solon is one of the shapeshifters, like, what's her face? Like the assassin lady? So, like, Solon just took Tomas's form, and then Tomas, before he left for House Lyria again. Yeah, he body snatched Tomas. Okay. Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, that makes a lot more sense. I guess if Tomas appeared out of nowhere and did not, like, have this whole body snatch thing, then, like, yeah. Yeah. Why do you want to know if Byleth wants to join the Flame Emperor Edelgard? No reason. Krania the Clown Face? Yes. Krania the... I don't know what to put here. Krania the Clussy Face.
Yuritsa became a professor at the Officers' Academy because of a recommendation from the Imperial nobility. Supposing that he is the Death Knight, that means that our enemy is an organization that has taken root in at least 2 territories.
I think Krania is explicitly not actually thick. I think she is rather thin. But my favorite thing about, like, I guess, this is usually the trope with, like, archers or, like, ranger type characters, hunters, is that they need to run around a lot, and they're acrobatic, which means thick thighs. As far as assassins go, not as convinced that there is as much of a correlation. But archers have very very quality thighs. Very good.
In the long history of the Church of Seros, no, long before even that, there have been an endless number of threats to the peace of Fodlan. Yet those who oppose us still operate in the shadows. Their identity's a mystery.
No, I think we know what their identity is. It's those who lurk in the shadows, right? That's what their that's what their name is. Their name is the Shadow Organization is literally named Those Who Lurk in the Shadows, right? I actually don't know what it's something about that. It's akin to that.
I believe that Solon and the Death Knight are merely one part of a much larger whole.
A threat to Fodlan's peace? That means we have no choice. We have to stop them all.
When I write sweaty, one of the recommended emojis is the hot face. I mean, but, like, are they wrong though? Are they incorrect? Yeah, what now?
Without knowing what their objective is, we cannot afford to act recklessly. The Knights will investigate. For now, you and your class should focus on your training. That is all for today.
Professor, please wait. I know there is much that you still do not understand. However, one thing is clear. You possess great power. I believe that you are destined to be a source of great hope for all. In any case, I expect great things from you. Walk this world proudly, dear Professor. May the goddess Sothis protect you.
Whoa, the who? The what? The what? Who is that? That's the worst part. It has me pegged correctly. There's a pegging, something to do with correction, and that emoji. There, you can put all these together somehow and make some kind of joke here. So, you know, I'll let you figure it out in your head. That's not my responsibility. I don't have to figure it out. That's too much effort.
The goddess Sothis?
Whoa, my god. Wow, Sothis is a goddess? Wow. How, who the, what the heck? Ah, don't worry about it.
I see.
It's nothing.
In that case, farewell.
Do not say something that we may regret. I
expect great things from you, Sothis. Byleth, wait, what?
now,
Nothing.
please go.
I prefer if Mommy Rhea protects me. Well, she has very, extravagant bishop clothing. That I'm sure is, you know.
Part 1. White Clouds. Ethereal Moon. The Cause of Sorrow.
I'm just wondering, like, what do you think, like, an archbishop smells like? I'm just wondering. Asking for a friend.
Though most stars will still glimmer in the crisp winter air, the blue sea star has gone back into hiding. Legend states that the goddess prays for peace from her home in the heavens.
Incense? You know, you're probably right.
The anniversary of the monastery's completion nears, and the people's prayers intensify.
I kind of wish I had, like, some good incense.
Still 5 years hence.
Because I don't. I have 0 incense. But I know that every time, like, it's been lit in a place that actually, like, has it, it always smells quite nice. Is this? Aloise's birthday. No. Oh, is today or is this week the fishing thing? Ooh, Lynn. Doing right there, buddy?
It's just... I was wondering why it seems as if no one values their own lives. Why do we fight until we die? Why do we kill without hesitation?
Is this a monologue that Lynn would really be having? Maybe?
I hate it. I don't like taking lives, or even the sight of blood. In the last
I guess
battle,
so.
some of the soldiers under my command died for foolish reasons. Those soldiers could have pulled back. Instead, they kept fighting, and were overrun. Am I supposed to be satisfied with the victory alone, even at the cost of such life?
I mean, I don't know if we talked about this. Have we talked about this? I mean, they're in, like, war times and stuff, right? But... oh, yeah, I think we did, in regard to... what's her face? Ingrid's... was it Ingrid's brother that died? It was something like empathizing with the fact of people who, like, believe that they're dying for the right causes. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's, like, okay, right? Like, that's not necessarily Like, you could still wish that there was, like, that didn't happen, but I think all you can really do after that is to be like, well, you know, hopefully they were doing what they felt was right. It's not really about the victory. It's more about, like, you know, did they want to be there? I think it'd be pretty tragic if they didn't and then they died, right? Like, that's kind of tragic. I'm just gonna say no.
Exactly. I don't see the point. Honor? That's a foolish reason to give your life. Glory? Even worse.
I guess I don't really know the definition of honor in this case, but I guess for something like glory, it's like, well, some people just, like, they can't find value in their life. I guess that's what he's complaining about, right? Where it's like, they're just incapable of seeing, like, their own value, so they want to do a particular thing and then, like, get glory for themselves, which is kind of sad, I guess. But also, like, some people don't have anything else, so...
Just the thought frightens me. I'm not suited for battle, Professor.
That's okay. You can be my housewife. I mean, what? Not suited for battle. The thought of losing people frightens you. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Well, yeah, it's like, I guess it'd be kind of terrifying to have the, you know, the weight of those decisions on you, like, all the time. So it's like, I don't really know what you'd say to that.
I suppose that's the nature of the world, isn't it? Professor, you take the time to lead me and teach me like this every day. Could the reason be that you don't want me to die on the battlefield?
Sure, let's go with that.
That's a bold statement, Professor. But for whatever reason, I want to believe you. You really are a strange person, you know? Professor, I wish to ask something of you. I don't want to kill. I don't want blood on my hands.
That's really unfortunate, Lynn. You're gonna be a frontlining Nosferatu tank, so I hate to break it to you, buddy, but you're gonna be killing a lot of people.
I just want to lie on my back and soak up the sun filtering down through the trees.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to help me make that a reality.
I mean, how much are you willing to pay? You know what I mean? It's like, in this universe, unfortunately, to get to that reality, you gotta, there's wartime and such. Losing people should frighten you, else you become callous and accepting of even lyric. I don't know what the context of that is. Victories, yeah. I mean, like, I agree.
Planning a grand ball for this month.
Oh, we get our dancer. Let's go. Dancer time.
However, we must not devote all of our time to frivolity. We have a new mission for you. We have found evidence of someone sneaking into an unused chapel.
No, there is nothing of value in that building.
I think we've already seen this one. As in victories where the winner suffered great losses. Ah, okay. Got it. So this is the fish one, right? This is the... we can spend a lot of time fishing. Yeah, fistful of fishes. Okay. I mean, that's going to be like a tomorrow problem, right? I guess what we can do is we can start exploring, do all of this stuff, and then fish for 2 hours tomorrow. How much does it cost to buy one of the seals? One of the abyss seals. Please don't. Please don't what? Fish for 2 hours? Wait, why not? What's the problem with fishing for 2 hours? Abyss seals cost renown. Dance with Edelgard? Wait. What? Is there a decision where you dance or do not dance with Edelgard? Because Edelgard is not going to be our dancer. We already determined that Constance is our dancer. Also because we don't want to like literally lose our dancer going into one of the rounds. Like that's not. Unfortunately, that is not a real thing. Unless that donation was for something else. Fishing you? Are you a fish? It was for an event? Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
That's nope.
We'll do whatever event we need to do. What if we do part of the fishing today and then part of the fishing later? Oh, this is for the Goddess Tower. Okay. What is the current Goddess Tower at? Let me check that. One Eagles. Ah. The Goddess Tower is currently 7 to 5. So it's 7 to choose Edelgard and 5 to let fate run its course. Is this something we want to spin for? I feel like spinning this is way funnier. I'm pretty sure we're just going to spin this. I'm absolutely going to spin this. Spin to win. So we have to do that by the end of the month? Spin! We're absolutely going to spin this. But yeah, that's this month, right? Because there's the festival and stuff. Let's see. Calendar. So we have to choose by here. So, because I want to do one set of combats here, probably, and then we can decide by here, and then we have to do a bunch of fishing and stuff. Kudu kudu, kudu kudu. Kudu kudu, kudu kudu. Kudu kudu deen. Kudu kudu deen. Do 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 do. What's he doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, talk to Gatekeeper. But we have to wait, don't we? We still have like 2 hours of fishing and like an entire month to go before we decide. If anybody wants to contest the odds. Because we could also force a Goddess Tower event with someone else if we wanted to.
Pardon me.
Fishing time is donating time? Yeah, exactly. What if you wanted to see a Goddess Tower event that wasn't Edelgard? Or whoever the hell I have the highest rapport with. I have no idea who I have the highest support with, by the way. Like, zero clue. Last time it was very obviously Lysithea because I had her as my adjutant for like 2 months.
Professor.
But this time it's like, I don't know, man. It'd be really funny if I got like Lysithea again. It's like I haven't even had her as my adjutant. Who says we can't? I'm just saying, you know, it's currently 7 to 5. It's gonna be a spin. I don't know if you've watched Gamblecore, but let's be financially responsible. I can't stop winning. You'd have to recruit her by month's end for it to be Lysithea? Yeah, I mean, like, what if it was? Who are the candidates? For Goddess Tower, it's let fate run its course. which Poi donated 5 for. So it's 5 for, like, I'm not going to lock in any Goddess Tower, and it is 7 for Edelgard. So currently it is 5 to 7 on those two. What else was I doing? Sorry, I'm a little kerfuffled. I know we need to do fishing. Oh, there should be like another quest, right? I don't have to train at all because I don't have to recruit anybody. Oh, I want to train in heavy armor though, so that I can become the upgraded Fortress Knight.
Before the ball, each house the student it is the
oh, right, this is the dancer thing. So, Constance is going to be our dancer. We already chose that.
Really?
Should I put my waifu in the contest? For the Goddess Tower? I mean, you are allowed to do whatever you want. Ballots are all equal. And it's for the memes. It's just for the memes. Yeah, currently it's favored for Edelgard. Okay, so what is... I'm sorry, I'm just like a little brain scattered right now. I want to do the box. And then...
Right.
Yeah, you are box. I don't know. I guess this. Really? Maybe you unintentionally scared her? I don't know. Is Hilda, I don't know. Do whose box? I don't have to answer that question. What's this? How do I correct this? I have no idea. I guess if this is Yuri, maybe this? Force it? Really? Well, they've been on board to ask the church for help? Did you? The character that died in part 1. Yep. Sure did.
Need something?
Guess I can upgrade more stuff. EXP plus 10%.
This one?
You're all set.
This one?
You're all set.
This one? This one?
Give me that juicy XP.
You're all set.
Juicy XP.
This one? You're all this one?
You're all this one? You're all this one?
See you again soon.
The quest was for the dancer, so we have to go find Constance. Wow, Flane, you have such a fan club. Look at that fan club of people, Flane. Just go make sure we choose the dancer before I accidentally misclick. Hi, Gilbert.
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, to think that I know not how far to take my search.
Oh, I think we said knights last time, so this one?
A great many strange and terrible things have come to pass this year. I must not dismiss the possibility that someone among the students is behind it all.
You can offer cooking stuff in the Abyss for more renown. Hey, Cesar, thank you for the super. For Dorothea and see the world burn and wonder if this counts as well for the S support. I want to say one or the other. See the world burn. I mean, I'll put it on you. Do you want it to go towards What do we think? I'll put it on chat. Are we doubling down? Do we want the Goddess Tower to also double on the S supports? That'd mean Edelgard gets +7 on the S supports. That's deal or no deal. It was kind of spontaneous to begin with. What is this? Book on wood carving. Why do you want a book on wood carving? Just curious. That's right. If it does, then my fate money goes to being maidenless. Yeah, I mean, Rance is kind of the other voice in this. In this one.
Hey. Hello there.
Limited time offer because we're around the time to do it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you again for the super. I can do the tournament. Do the tournament anytime. What is this one?
Whoa.
What are you doing?
I hope you're up for a challenge.
For servant supplies. Oh, I got like 3 battalions. What do the battalions do? I have a feeling Rance might not be here right now. It's possible that he dipped out. Big spoon.
Impressive. Nice work.
Okay, what do these do? Because I don't think I had these before. Italians. Change. Nouvelle. Oh, these are all for Host Nouvelle. 1.5 years, see her yapping, and I love it. Thank you for the 19 months. That is 1.5 years. I don't know how to do math. Yeah, 12 plus 7. 1.5 years. I swear, I'll definitely get those 1-year badges done eventually. I'll definitely start by doing them eventually, totally, 100%. Thank you for the 19 months, Cesar. Defense +6. Lasts for 1 turn. Is that good? Gives magic attack. Strength +4. Oh, that's really interesting, actually. Strength +4? It's like an AoE rally. Rally strength. This one. This one... I guess, how are the stats too? So this is physical attack and hit rate. All of them have like some protection and resilience. Resistance. This has the most charisma. Crit. They all have crit as well. Huh. The stat boost for equipping them is better than the actual gambits. Edelgard into Spite Cesar. Okay. Alright. I will honor the limited time deal of pre Goddess Tower. This seemed like a good idea. Alright. 17 for Edelgard. 5 for Dorothea. Whatever Cesar wants, I win. Okay, so I need to add these totals to the ballots. That would put Dorothea up to 17. 5 for Maidenless. It would be so funny if that actually won. So Dorothea, Maidenless. Edelgard gets plus 17 up to 34. Hey, that's like half as much as Rhea now. That's not bad. Why does it say plus 15 on the church route? What does that mean? Oh, I think it's... No, I'm just going to say plus X, because that makes more sense. Plus X. There's value. The Petra route. On that one. And Petra exists on both routes, which is why it's split. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I guess the stats on these are good. I'm assuming this has, like, good avoidance. Avoidance and magic attack. Wait, that's actually really good for either of our magic trickster dodgy people. Yes, thank you for the super. Okay. So, I feel like we should probably finish this month by tomorrow. Or, like, we want to get to the combat, which also probably involves the Goddess Tower. So I kind of want to prepare to get that done. So, we have people to talk to. I need to have... Where's Constance? Oh, there she is. They're all sort of on the surface right now. They're not even at Abyss right now. Is it because of the ball? Hi, Constance.
What could I possibly do at a formal ball? I've no status, and I'm not much of a dancer. I think it would be best if I stayed put in Abyss, far from view of anyone. I hear that there is to be an elegant dance contest known as the White Heron Cup. Though I have no more familiarity with dance than any young noblewoman would.
Fantastic.
You flatter me, but you must know that my chances of winning are slim.
Nonsense. You're gonna do fantastic, Constance. I'm super excited. Let's raise your charm. Here, if we dance right now, we can dance.
You can teach proper dancing form.
Yes, of course. We will do that right now. You can tell by my outfit that I'm an incredible dancer. Yes. Wow. Good job. Yes. She can dance. She can dance. Oh, right. We actually have to end the dance practice. Wow, nice.
I am grateful that you would devote your time to mending my spotty reputation. This is most insane.
She has so much charm, as clearly shown by her demeanor. Yeah, exactly. Here, let's do a tea time and see if we can perfect it, so we can raise her charm. What would she like? And what does she want to talk about? Probably restoring her former glory. Probably doesn't want to talk about nobility outside of that, though. Let's try this one.
Sorry you could find no one but me to share your tea with. I shall endeavor to hold up my end of the conversation nonetheless. You ought not to have gone to such lengths to prepare my preferred tea.
Nice, we got it. Yes. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right.
My deepest thanks.
All right, we got this. We got this. All right. We picked the right tea. Okay, talk. Your ambitions. A new gambit. Working hours for the guards. She wants to talk about her ambitions, right? Really? Sorry, should I assume she's in, like, Giga Depresso mode? I don't know, new gambit? Why should I want to talk about gambits? Okay.
Yes.
Heard some gossip. I'm counting on you working together. Shit, I don't know, man. It's depressed mode. Maybe gossip?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Shareable snacks, strong battalion, you're doing great work. I don't know how she feels about snacks. So you like talking about gambits, so maybe battalions?
You'll want my opinion.
Interesting. Why'd you want to talk about gambits but not battalions? Is there an indoor tea time option? You don't get to choose, but I swear you do get indoor tea time sometimes. So maybe it's just that happened with, I think, Bernadette.
Never be achieved.
Maybe it's just because it was
I
her.
shall continue my futile efforts. I simply see no other course of action.
That's admirable, Constance. Disagree! You idiot. Stop having hopes and dreams.
No.
Commend that. What? Is that not commendable? What? Like, good for you trying to, like, get your... What the fuck? What do you mean?
I shall take my leave now. I hope that I have not wasted too much of your time.
I was just supposed to, like, sip my tea at that? Like, what? What the fuck? Alright, let us supplement you with charm-raising things. Here, have some things. What else do we got? That's all we got. Very cool. Let's hope she doesn't mess it up. Are there days it's scripted to rain or be cloudy, or maybe during the winter months? Maybe those are indoors? Maybe. Look, Flora, it's okay. We all know you have 0 Riz. How? Okay. What am I gonna do? Here are my hopes and dreams, and, like, I feel kind of bad about them. Oh, I'm just gonna sip my tea. Like, what the... That makes no sense.
Hello there.
That literally makes no sense. No goddamn sense.
Return soon, please.
Welcome.
Of course I'm gonna commend her.
This one? Thank you. Please come again.
Alright, let's buy some
Hello
bait.
there. This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I think this one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? This one, yes?
Oh my god.
I think this one, yes? I think.
Okay.
Return soon, please.
What else are we doing? I know that there's fishing. There's the Abyss. We haven't talked to people in the Abyss. Oh, I wonder if the Abyss guy came back yet. Or we can also talk to all the Ashen Wolves.
Sounds like the church has been taking in orphans from Remire Village. They do a good thing every once in a while, I guess. I just hope none of those kids get locked away for stepping out of line.
That would never happen. What else is there? Lyria is over there. Well, there's like eating.
You have my thanks.
The professor level.
Not even the tragedy in Remire Village will stop the surface dwellers from getting jazzed about a party. I get that they're probably seeking a distraction, but it still feels pretty damn selfish if you ask me.
I mean, what do you want them to do? I don't really know what to say. I don't know what Yuri wants me to say, but you know, pain's still there. It's just, you know.
You gotta keep things upbeat, I suppose. Sorry for grousing. It just got me down.
That's fair,
Things have
man.
quieted down, but nothing has been resolved. Better stay alert.
Yep. Makes sense to me. And then I think Balti was like down here. Yeah. We already talked to Constance.
You have my thanks.
Yo. My guy. What up?
The ball really brings back memories. Had some wild times back when I was first enrolled here. Ladies used to line up around the block for a chance to dance with the debonair King of Rattle.
I'm sure they did, buddy. And then you told them about your financial debts, and then they all ran away. Oh no. No, not the financial debt. Alright, well, let's see if we can knock out some of the fishing right now. We'll take reds or golds just to get it over with. Bro has an 8-pack, I believe him. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. So that this goes faster, I'm just gonna take all reds. I don't wanna take too long. I was like, man, I don't... like, oh, what conversation topics do you have prepared? It's like, that's the fun part. I have none prepared. I have literally nothing to talk about. I guess there's kind of like... I think I saw a number of content creators playing like Dustborn. So I'm excited to join them in the pursuit of playing Dustborn to, I guess, I don't know if they went on into it specifically to clown on it, but there was actually, I saw a little bit of the rhythm game. Again, I've been trying not to spoil myself so that I can like, can have more of a, like, feel like there's discovery during the streams. Like, I don't want to work in advance too hard. But I did see some... Oh my goodness. I'm really not getting excellence. The rhythm game. I actually could see why there might have been some UX, like UI complaints with the rhythm game. I wanted to make some observations about that. I don't know, I'm trying to think of like a good way to, I guess, frame what I'm thinking about for it, but basically, my understanding is that there's like a cross in which the notes go to the center of the cross for you to play them. And I think part of the problem with that, or my gut instinct, was that, like, it might be hard for people to interpret because the information is coming from many different directions. Whereas, like, something like Guitar Hero, or, like, DDR for that matter, like, it's all coming from one direction. Like, you're reading from one direction. I think even, like, Taiko is, like, the drums one, right? Like, that's also all coming from one direction, right? Because you basically get a direction and then you sort of read in that one direction. Like, we have a... I don't really have a basis to say that there's a directionality to reading, but... I mean, you could say, like, oh, well, we read left to right, for example. But then to abstract that to... people care about the direction that things are coming from so that it's readable. I think it's because people use, like... basically, people use reference, like spatial reference. Like, if you're reading music, for example, like, you don't really read each note individually. Like, a very common technique is like, oh, this is like one note below the previous note, right? So similarly, when you're reading a rhythm game, it's kind of like, oh, like this note is a top note or a bottom note, and you read them kind of relative. Are the directions at least mapped to specific buttons? I think they are. And again, like, I haven't actually... like, I was basically spoiled by, like, seeing a clip through my feed, and I didn't, like, I didn't actually watch the clip. It's like I scrolled past it and saw it for half a second. But it looked like the directions were labeled by button. And I kind of wonder if the reason they did that was to naturally map it to like the controller. So for example, if you had a cross-style UI, you would assume that that would map well onto like... Natural mapping refers to like the directions in the game are relevant to the directions on like the control stick. So like pressing forward makes you move north, right, to the camera. So that's like kind of a natural mapping, right? Whereas something like pressing A to select a unit in Fire Emblem isn't really like, there's no, that's an abstract concept. Like there's no physical relationship between pressing the A button and like the action of selecting a unit. So they're trying to line up the UI to match the mapping on the controller. But I think the reason why that's ineffective is, again, because people like read relative to like the other things. Yeah, Taiko, everything comes from the right. So it's like you can kind of see patterns, right? So if you're seeing a block of things, it also doesn't take advantage of like spatial grouping. Like, because people read things as like spaces or groups. So it's like when they're all coming from different directions, like you can't really read that as well. I also want to see like how easy it is to judge distance. Like that was another thing that I wanted to look into. Seems kind of like the Persona Rhythm game, which is one that I find very hard to sight read. Yeah. I just know that people complained about the UI, and they were asking about like accessibility options in relation to the music game, and I think that's probably why people were mentioning that, because it could be difficult to read based on those things. So that I thought was an interesting observation that I wanted to explore some more, but I haven't seen anything else. When you mentioned Taiko, I still have a patch of extra thick skin on my palm from digging a hole in my skin there from playing Taiko at an arcade in Japan. Did you just like go super hardcore on it? Like, you just go like ham bony? But yeah, so the point is there's like parallels to how we read music, how we read like words and stuff. So like how you'd want to sight read music, and then like it might not really follow that pattern. I don't know how to handle drumsticks in a way not to dig into my skin. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea. I'm not actually, like, the best, I guess, at... It's not that I'm not the best at rhythm games. It's like I don't really play rhythm games. And I certainly have never played Taiko. I mean, I was not really a performing musician, but I was a practicing musician, so obviously I have a sense of rhythm. I think the thing that usually throws me off is when, like, literally everything is, like, giga subdivided or syncopated. Because it's like... Like, I felt like I played Osu for a little bit, and I felt like there were some maps where, like, things were just, like, with no regard to how the rhythm or beat would be otherwise. It's just like, well, here's a string of, like, 30-second notes. And it's like, why? Oh, because, like, you press button real fast, and it's like, okay. Like, I don't know. It's like the disconnect between being, like, a practicing musician and then, like, just press button rhythmically really fast for the game. I think I was also just not very good at Osu because of the, like, whole screen movement thing. Just, like, wasn't very good at that either. Me neither, usually, but Taiko is very simple, so it hit well for an arcade atmosphere. It's fair. It was mega easy mode because I have literally 0 musical chops. That's fair. And it can still be satisfying, right? It's actually really funny. I had the opportunity to test like a rhythm-based game. It is very funny because, you know, like I was testing this game, right? And they were like, they had a few difficulties, and I basically like tried the easy mode, and I was like, okay, I think I get it. And then went on the extreme hard mode, and it was immediately like, okay, well, I guess the funny thing about it was that all of it was mapped to like the quarter note pulse, if that makes sense. So it was all on beat on the quarter note, whereas I feel like there are often systems in rhythm games, or like rhythm-based games, so I think like there was a roguelike shooter like called Bullets Per Minute or something like that. I don't remember. Or even like, I don't know if Crypt of the Necrodancer has this, like maybe, but it's like you can press actions on the offbeat, right? Whereas this game that I was testing did not have press actions on the offbeat, so I was a little surprised. Because that does two things. First is that, like, you can't even... Oops, I took a blue. The first thing is that you can't even choose to, like, go for a riskier play. Like, you literally just always need to be taking an action every beat, which made the game's, like, decision-making process very easy. So, you know, the challenge was not actually that hard at that point. But I thought it was interesting to, like, think about, how do I say it? It's like, there's like a risk-reward system in being able to do, like, offbeat inputs. Because, like, you might, if you're panicking, you might not do the offbeat input very precisely. And then even after you do the offbeat, getting back on beat after that and not getting punished for that is also like another consideration. Donkey Konga is my favorite rhythm game though, since it's basically just Taiko but funnier. Also, Donkey Konga 2 has a whack-ass track list. Yeah, I mean, I grew up on like DDR, so used to have like a mat and everything. And then I think I was surprised because I was like, oh, I wonder if this will like translate very well to a controller. Like, I was very against using a controller, but then when I got to actually use a controller, I kind of like popped off a little bit. Also, a lot of the like newer generation DDR games were like bad. Like the ones that were on like the Wii, they were kind of garbage. Because all of the expert maps were just like spam 30-second notes, and it's like, okay, but this isn't fun. Like, I don't want to spam, like, what were the inputs? They would have a lot of inputs that were like a single then a double. So you'd have to like tap that direction, then tap the double. And that was just like really annoying. It's like, why is the only challenge you're putting in this game like singles into doubles at like a 30-second beat? Like, that's just annoying. And you have literally any other... Like, I guess it's the same thing or same complaint that I had with like certain Osu maps, where it's like, it doesn't feel like you're comping really well to the rhythm, right? which, you know, haha, funny piano player experience, caring about comping rhythms and actually, like, playing well with the music. But it's like, there's, like, playing sort of in beat or keeping, like, the 8th note pulse or something, like, for a rock song. And then there's just, like, spamming 30-second notes. And it's like, well, like, it doesn't really feel like I'm playing the song or like I'm in tune with the song. Like, the rhythm rating is not very compelling. So I was kind of disappointed in the, like, Wii, I guess, generation of DDR games, because I guess I felt like the PS2 era was very, like, 8th note pulse, like, keep track of the 8th note pulse, and it had good breaks in the rhythms where, like, you might actually have breaks in the rhythm. I didn't play piano at the time, for the record, but now that I'm thinking about it or reflecting back on it, like, it's probably because instead of having, like, a symbiotic, more or less symbiotic rhythmic relationship with the song, you were just kind of, like, spamming things on beat. So it's like, yeah, you need to press the thing at the right time to the beat of the song, but it's not really, like, it doesn't line up with what the song is doing anyways. So you could either play, like, syncopated or offbeat, or, like, very typically, like, you play harmonies with the, like, with the melody. Like, you'll play harmonies with the melody while also, like, keeping whatever pulse they want or rhythmic underbeat that they want, which is very, very frequently not random 30-second notes or spamming 30-second notes. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't feel very good. Yeah. Some standouts being All-Star, Headstrong, Losing My Religion, and La Bamba. Frickin' All-Star. La Bamba. I think DDR, one of the DDR games I played has La Bamba on it. That's funny. Novice rhythm mappers do have that issue in all rhythm games of just having the actions be all but disconnected from the song. Yeah, exactly, which, like, kind of sucks, right? Because it's like, you know, I think there's this idea where, like, you care about dexterity, right? Like, so for example, I would imagine, I'm not, like, super engrossed in the Osu community, but I imagine that there are Osu maps that, like, very heavily care about, like, dexterity and pressing buttons really fast, right? But, like, it doesn't, like, that's not really what the song is doing, so. Which the thing is, like, because I'm not exactly a rhythm gamer, I would be led to believe that my experience is not reflective or indicative of people who play a lot of rhythm games. So it's like, for other people, like, maybe that's what they want. Like, they don't actually want to care too hard about the song, they just want to, like, subdivide to 30-second notes and, like, spam. So, like, sure. It's just, like, there's a weird disconnect for me as someone who's, like, a practicing musician. Or practiced musician. I haven't really played much recently. So, I'm too busy drawing anime girls. Practice. And I guess wasting my time in Fire Emblem. Fishing. That's me in the monkey shriek losing my banana. That reminds me of the welcome to Fukuoka Radio. Fauna Radio. I really liked those memes. They were funny. Or I like, that's a significantly older meme. I'm pretty sure. It's just like the recent VTuber incarnation of it is very funny. Making fun of radio shows is obviously like a very old thing. This isn't your dad's radio show. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, wait. I went through 3 already? I didn't notice one of them. Like, literally didn't notice one. I always wonder about games that get, like, too entrenched on themselves. Like, you know, like a game like Fire Emblem, for example, where, oh, well, if everyone really, like, knows how this game works, like, when do you need to keep creeping the, difficulty? Like, I think something similar happened in Metroidvanias where, like, the power, like, not the power creep, but literally, like, the creep of how many powers you use, like, increased greatly, and then it was very, like, I think it was difficult for me to understand, like, what kind of unique powers you could actually make. I actually really like Dread for that reason, because I felt like a lot of the movement tech was, like, a little unique. Like, the purely horizontal teleport felt kind of unique to me. Donkey Konga 1 wasn't much better, with hits such as All the Small Things, Louie Louie, 99 Red Balloons, and Turkish March. So strange. Yeah, I always wondered where they got, like, the track lists for these games, because DDR also similarly just had, like, a bunch of... Like, I liked all the random, like, J-pop music that I had no idea what it was. Don't you dare diss on 99 Red Balloons. I think it's just funny because it's in specifically Donkey Konga. Like... But yeah, before I started chronically listening to anime openings and endings, before that became my only source of music, I used to play DDR games because I wanted to listen to the random J-pop music that was in there. And now it's all like, I guess a lot of the music I listen to also comes from, like, the songs VTubers are willing to cover. They're all, like, the same ones. It's one thing to have tracks like these when you have hundreds of tracks, but Donkey Konga 1 and 2 only had, like, 30 tracks. Yeah, you gotta spam All-Star. Don't you know? Oy. I think actually one of my favorite things in like rhythm game communities, because like I got recommended this one guy. It's like a Guitar Hero guy, or whatever the is it called Clone Hero? I don't know. That game. Yeah, Clone Hero is the one people play online, make maps for. They were always like meme. It's like the meme tracks where it's like, okay, here's like, I'm assuming people like cue the list somehow. I don't know. Or it's like, oh, play this song, and then it'll be named like some normal ass song. It's like, oh, this is like La Bamba. Don't you want to play La Bamba? But it's like La Bamba brackets shitpost edition brackets like ear bleed edition. So like they'll start playing La Bamba, like completely normal at the start for La Bamba, and then it'll non sequitur into like All Star but deep fried, Like, and they're like, oh my god, why are we doing this? Or it's like some meme track that like has a history of being a meme. And it's like, god fucking damn it. I thought I was gonna play La Bamba. But instead you just wanted me to play All-Stars Deep Fried Edition. How dare you? Like, you couldn't have at least labeled it correctly. Come on. That shit's so funny to me. I guess kind of similarly, I've watched a non-zero amount of 8-bit drummer. So whenever he has to play, like, meme music, it's very funny. Putting this towards Petra, Tower, and Marriage. Okay. Big thank you. The Supa. And Petora. Petra. 10. Petra for that one. Okay. Your vote has been recorded. Thank you for the Supa. So currently we're at 17 for Edelgard, 5 for anything, 5 for Dorothea, and 10 for Petra. Beep. Oh, beep. Leap. 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 Oh, I just realized, yo, we're gonna have so much money, and this is for Alone or No Choice. God damn it. Okay. It has been recorded. Thank you for your supas. It's gonna be so sad if Maidenless actually wins, though. But, like, 10 is not 0, you know? 10 ballots is not 0 ballots. Oh, man. Poor Constance sitting at, like, 5 ballots. I mean, she's a little bit of a goofy goober, so... I don't, you know... I'm not surprised. She's a little too goofy. I wonder if the last run I should play is Femme Byleth. Or would we want to see another female pairing again? Oh. Man, like 90 more bait to go, huh? I wonder if I just take the 1 every time. That surely wouldn't go wrong, right? I was planning on donating to force you to play as female Byleth. Yeah, the thing is, it's like... But what if we want to see another, like... Like, what if Petra doesn't win, and we want to see, like, Petra win next time? What if we wanted to marry Lysithea the 3rd time in a row? He's currently leading the donation. Which, you know... I am far removed. I will marry Lysithea again, and have 2 children again. But it is also my opinion that it would feel kind of lame, you know, if we did actually get Lysithea a 2nd time. Mostly just for, like, the FOMO of having another person win. But, I mean, hey, the random chance paves its way, you know? There's nothing I can, I abide by the rules of the money. Can't interject that much. If you do that, I'm totally making you marry Sylvain if you're Femme Byleth. Oh my god. Was the reason you want to force me to play as Femme Byleth is so that you could... Oh, you know, that's fair. Okay, alright. See, I was gonna say, are you gonna force me to marry Glaukeister Sauce? Because I would hate that. I think I would probably, like find a way for him to get secretly killed off screen. If that were the case. Not in the playthrough, I mean, like in-universe. I'd probably put a little towards that. Jesus Christ. All of these amazing suitors, of course. Make you marry Ferdinand? Oh my god. See, that's gonna be the actual misery run. Is that, like, I don't want to marry any of these guys. Does it look like I want a dog as a husband? No. I don't want to marry Ferdinand. He's a literal golden retriever. I would actively turn to Gluckeister sauce and be like, say nobility one more time. I fucking dare you. Say it. Say nobility one more time. See what happens. You'll marry the Chihuahua? Wait, which one's the Chihuahua? Are you calling Lysithea a Chihuahua? I guess so. I guess you're right. Small and angry, very loud. Yes, I think that is what I'm saying. I compare Lysithea more to a Pomeranian. Same energy. But she's very fluffy. I don't know, who else would there be? I guess Hanneman is, like, literally the worst out of all of them. Like, I literally don't want to marry Hanneman ever. Oh god, Raph. Jesus. Please no. Literally anybody but Raph. He's just gonna be like, man, here's food. She becomes a Pomeranian when you get to know her. I guess so. My understanding was Pomeranians are still, like, kind of yappy. Like, they're still kind of loud at you. Trying to think of who else there is. Oh, I guess I could marry, like, Claude. Oh, I can't marry Dimitri because we wouldn't be on that route. Yappy, but not generally aggressive or angry? Suppose so. I feel like Lysithea is a little bit more dere, like, kudere. Not, like, really kudere, but she's not, like, too yappy. I was more making the correlation between, like, small and loud. You know what would be the best option when I'm playing as Fembilith? What would it be? It's not Maidenless. What is the equivalent of Maidenless but the other way around? Bachelorless? Cockaless? I don't know. Cyril, if someone wants to be truly mean? Oh god. I don't want to talk to Cyril. Oh, can you marry Setef? Is that an option? Oh, but Setef has a daughter. Oh, you know what? I don't want to have to deal with Setef's daughter, man. Anime is best boy, by the way. I will hear no slander. I don't have to slander something that is objectively bad. You know? Can be paying attention to his research and not me. How dare he? I was trying to think, is there like a boy failure character? I guess like Lynn has kind of boy failure energy. Like Felix a little bit, but Felix is more like edgy, antisocial guy. Oh, Lorenz. You know, I guess Lorenz is boy failure energy now that I think about it. That's fair. That's fair. Caspar is definitely the boy failure. No, I think Caspar is like intuition guy. He's not really a boy failure. Lorenz is 100% a boy failure. He tries so hard not to be one, but he is. Who, Casper or Lorenz? Yeah, I could marry Claude. Lorenz, yeah. Because Lorenz is just like, nah, man, look at me. Look at my nobility. And then it's like, oh god. I mean, hope you don't swing that around too much. Oh, I'm gonna be on Golden Deer, so Raph is already in the pool. It's not. I can't even like have the excuse that I'm not gonna recruit him. Oh god. Ugh. My name is Ferdinand von Ayer. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I guess, like, I was trying to think who's my Jonathan G? Who's the noble knight guy who's actually like a good boy? I guess Dimitri. But Dimitri is also like Menhera. I guess Chi-Chi is definitely Menhera. Oh god. Is there any other like noble knight boy except for Dimitri? Like any of the main cast or like the side cast? Because like Ingrid exists. I guess Sylvain kind of, but like, yeah, I guess Ferdinand kind of, but like Ferdinand's like kind of dumb though. You know what I mean? Like he's not really, I don't know. He's not like honorable knight guy. He's just kind of like, he's more like dumb noble guy. It's like a little different. I was trying to think of the delineation, and it's like, noble knight guy is like, I shall lay my life down for my charge kind of guy, whereas like, I guess Ferdinand would probably do that still. Sort of overlaps. I could get Dedue's seed. Finally. After 3 routes, I will finally use Dedue's seed. Implying I don't use it every route, but... Can I marry Gerald? Oh, man. To be honest, why can't I marry Citri? That's the real tragedy of playing male Byleth, is why can't I marry... Why can't I marry Citri? Oh, I guess I could marry Yuri. Wait, why is that? Why would you bonk for that? What's the problem with being down bad for Citri? Tell me, what's the problem? I would invoke a dragonic ritual to bring her back to life. That's only for Alfard. But why is she so hot? Why is Violet's mom so hot, dude? I can't. Oh, I guess you can probably still marry Sothis with Femme Violet, right? Oh, what is this? Did you choose Golden Deer and play female Raphael? Okay, well, I mean, this is very far in the future. But I will record your donation. We're donating very far in the future. Golden Deer. If like let's not get ahead of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate it. Thank you for the super. Marry your grandmother instead. Who? At least she's alive. Is Rhea my grandmother? Oh yeah, I was saying you can probably still marry Sothis on a femme Byleth route. Who else? I'm trying to remember if I got through all the cast or not. I know, but I want that to hang in your mind. Oh god. Citri saw Rhea as her mother. Ah, that's fair. Yeah, I guess because she's like a nun. So, like, that kind of is... thing. Damn. I mean, like... Because Citri was like a... She was kind of like a... like a frail... like, nun lady. So... like, Rhea, Dami Mommy, Citriart, like, just saying, like, you know, where's that at? Like, you know, I'm just kind of, like, wondering what's going on with that. Like, you know, why doesn't that exist yet? You were also sort of Rhea's mother? Yes, in a weird way. Oh, God! Can you marry Alois? Oh, God. Oh, no. Jesus Christ. I guess he is kind of like the knightly guy, right? But he's like knightly, but also like dad puns? Oh, God. Raphael will haunt your dreams. Oh, trust me, he already is. Jesus. Well, I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just said I was going to play male Byleth. Platonic, Alois has a wife and daughter. Oh, I actually didn't know Alois had a daughter. Okay. Wait, so can you S support him, but like... you end up with him, but Alois is like your bestie? Oh, okay. I mean, like, that's kind of cool. If you were male, you would marry Alois's daughter? I mean, is she cute? Like... I don't even know what she looks like. No idea. She's just like an off-screen person. Also, welcome, Henry. Sorry, we're just thinking about how miserable my life will be once I do my Femme Byleth run, because I don't want to marry any of the guys. Also because clearly no one is going to donate for me to marry Lynn, because that's too easy. I'm sure chat will maximize my suffering by me needing to listen to all the, like, Fujo bait dialogue in the Femme Byleth run. It is really funny to me because it's like, you know, I'm a big proponent for, like, I'm happy for the people that this is like good for you. Like, I'm happy for you that this is like a... this is what you want. Like, this route and dialogue is designed for you. I'm happy for you, but it's the same as, like, if you're watching or listening to something that you're just, like, not really into, right? And it's like, okay, well, again, I can appreciate this for what it is, but it's not what I want. I want, like, a cute boy failure. I don't want, like, Loren's boy failure. Dimitri must marry Marianne? Wait, why? The last route that we're playing is Golden Deer, so I'm assuming, just to mix it up, I will be playing Femme Byleth in that run. Which, all the more reason you should not make me marry Lysithea 2 times in a row. Is that they'll be the only ones that we end up seeing. Because I wouldn't be able to do that in the other route. Nice, I don't even have to force your hand. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hey, I mean, like, you know, outside of gameplay implications, I'm always accepting donations. It helps me pay for Dustborn, because I don't want to pay for Dustborn. Imagine actually having to pay money for Dustborn. Sorry, Lynn is in the running this one, not the next one. Yeah, exactly. You picked Fembyleth for Blue Lions, you would have married Dimitri. I don't know. There's pretty big donations to marry, like, whoever in that run. Oh, but, like, what about all the bisexual ones? All 37 thus far this stream? That's true. That is true. That basically does cover Dustborn. And all the donations are appreciated, by the way. Like, I said it when we did it the first time, that it's like, I mean, I'm doing this for memes. You guys think this is kind of funny, I'll keep doing it. But, like, you know, at the baseline, I do very much appreciate it. Yeah, we were talking about marrying Seteth. And then I was like, I don't want to fucking deal with, I don't want to deal with Flane as my daughter. I don't actually have to take care of her. God, so needy. You want me to buy you candy when I go into town again? Christ. Mercedes is also bi? Interesting. But yeah, I mean, guys, we could donate for Dorothea or Mercedes, right, guys? Right? You're not gonna force me to marry Raphael, please, God. I'm gonna talk about eating meat, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, man, I'm happy for you. She could dote on anybody. And I feel like whenever I talk about, like, character preferences in like a fictional setting, you know, it's not, yeah, I guess, yeah, character preferences, character preferences in a non-fictional setting, it doesn't make any sense. But, like, in these kinds of games, pseudo-dating sim games, it's like, I'm not really for the, like, dere doting kind. Or I feel like I don't say that out loud, but, like, I feel like if it was actually me, like, yeah, I would probably want to be babied, because I'm just like a big crybaby. Unfortunately, in real life, I'm just a big boy failure, so... I mean, I think everyone could tell, because I am a... If you, like, you could look... I mean, look at you, you are a baby. I mean... That's not very nice. Raphael will dote on you? Really? Right, I guess Raphael has a sister, right? And he's like the older brother. I guess Raphael would take care of me. I don't know. You didn't say a baby, you said baby. It's different. You are baby? What is the difference? You baby. Maya is the name? Oh, can I? Can I marry the betrayer from the Blue Lions route? Oh man, that'd be really funny if I could. Who else would there be? Oh, ugh. Hubert? Ugh. Ew. Oh god, marrying Hubert? Yuck. Flesh was not a traitor, if that's what you mean. Well, yeah, in the context of the Blue Lion route, Flesh is technically a traitor. Like, I mean traitor in the sense that, like, she went undercover and then, like, betrays you. Right? Like, she's not a traitor to her initial cause, right? She was on the, she was on the side that she always was on the entire time. It's just like, you get betrayed by her. You've done Hubert. I actually think, I don't remember what VTuber tweeted it out recently, but they were like, God, I love Hubert so much. Like, look at this man. And I'm like, Jesus. If people can like Hubert, I think I have hope, guys. Like, if Hubert is likable, I mean, you know. Oh, he's CF exclusive? I guess that makes sense. Because you can't recruit retainers on other routes. Yeah, that makes sense. Except for, like, Hilda. I think Hilda's recruitable. Am I missing any other male cast? I think we've talked about all of them. I'm trying to think of who I'm missing. Oh, can you marry Manuela? I don't remember if we ever looked into that. Cyril, but never? No, someone brought up Cyril. He's like a hunter guy. Post-time skip. Oh, Ash and Ignatz, but who remembers them? Yeah, I think... Oh, Manuela's male only. Yeah. Sorry, I just meant more like, can you marry Manuela in general? If you're a fan of Girl Stank, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think I would ever marry Ignatz. He is, yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, Baltus. I mean, like, so here's the thing. So Ash is like, alright, I understand. I don't think anyone's picking Ash. He's a little too much of a boy failure. I don't think I care about that much. Baltus could destroy my asshole, though. I don't know. See, the thing about Baltus is that he's not like Raph is built like a fridge, right? But Baltus is like muscular, but kind of like normal build. Do you know what I mean? So like, you know. I like men with debts. Oh, for Ignatz, he can paint you like one of the French girls? Yeah, I suppose so. I guess Ignatz is also kind of like dorky. You know what I mean? And I'm into dorky girls, so maybe I'd be into Ignatz because he's a little dorky. And he'll do stuff like offer me tea. Like the what was it? It was like the Ignatz Lysithia support conversation where he like offers to get her tea or something because like relying on people is okay. I don't like Ignatz. I'd push him into a locker on site. That's funny. Yeah, exactly. Baltus is a little more lean for better grappling. He has more flexibility. Also, he could like pin me down into the bed, you know what I mean? With his superior grappling skills. And the thing is, like, I've done jujitsu. Like, I've had to do grappling, right? I'm familiar with how to do grappling. I'm just saying that, like, you know, I probably wouldn't be trying very hard. Ash is a good boy, I think. He will be a good friend and father. But he will not be my pick for male Byleth for sure. Yeah, I mean, we're talking femme Byleth, but... Go male and marry Marianne. She's best girl. I mean, Marianne is, she's maybe a little too existentially depressed. I think that'll just kind of like, we'll just double down. It'll be too self-destructive. I'll say it again, you have good taste. Oops. You'll probably get your ass kicked even if you tried. Kind of surprising how you don't think that I am, like, very capable of also grappling people. The thing about grappling is that it's kind of fucking scary. Like, like if you have a good grappler on top of you, like, you're kind of fucked. And also stuff like arm bars and stuff are like sort of, you know, things like arm bars and leg locks are just kind of like, well, you're fucked. So Marianne is my kind of girl. I mean, blue hair, who doesn't love that? Blue hair's alright. Her personality, though, I think I can fix her. Guys, I can fix her. Yeah, welcome, Spyro. That's fair. I think it's reasonable to be jump scared by my voice. Against the King of Grappling? Yeah, I mean, like, I could try putting up a fight. I could try. I'm also just saying that, like, you know, maybe I wouldn't try that hard. Despite being able to try harder. Please stop the yapping. Have you not seen Marianne post time skip? I played not Blue Lines. I played Golden Deer a really long time ago. I don't think I remember what she looks like. Should I look her up right now or should I save it? For when I actually do that route. But yeah, sorry, we're just talking about who is going to be railing Fembilith on my next playthrough. Because currently we are... because chat really likes forcing my marriage, for some reason. You need to recruit her every route, it's mandatory. I don't think I'm recruiting her this route. I certainly didn't recruit her in the Blue Lines route. I even allow sneak attacks. One guy tried to kill me in my sleep. Baltus. Oh really? That's kind of funny. We're only 2 bait away. Hey, we actually like got through all of our fishing. That's kind of crazy. This only took like an hour. This took significantly less time than I thought it would. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Did you not buy bait every month? No, I bought bait every month. I actively bought bait every month. It's just we got through all of it. I mean, Did you buy bait this month? I did. Remember, Marianne Paralog gives it a strong magic sword. Right, that's why we were doing it. Oh, I forgot. We do need to recruit Marianne. Let's see, bait's all done.
Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome.
Okay.
You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a
I
good
actually
eye.
don't want to fuck myself over like I did last month, where I bought like literally everything.
A pleasure doing business. You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business. Come again.
Oh right, the money fish. I forgot.
Hello there.
I gotta sell my haul. Damn.
This one, yes?
We made mad
I
bank.
think this one, yes? I think this one, yes?
Huge
I
returns.
thank you.
So I
This
could
one,
like
yes?
sell a lot of this fish. Because we don't have to. Oops.
This
Yeah, I
one,
mean,
yes.
I don't need all of these.
I think this one, yes.
And all of these either.
I thank you. This one, yes. I thank you.
Keep some of it to buy renown.
Return soon,
That's
please.
fair. What game is this? This is Fire Emblem Three Houses. It is a game that is a tactical RPG / dating simulator. It is not actually a dating simulator explicitly. It's just like kind of funny that it, you know. Hello. Hi, say? Sasaki? Do I call you Sa? Sasa? Do I call you Ki? I'm struggling. I can call you Hi. Well, that doesn't really work either. I say? How do I pronounce your name? It's just normally I shortcut people's names. I could call Panda Panda or Dovier. Like, I don't call him Stark. Cesar. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, recruiting Marianne because I want to do her paralog. Everything's a dating simulator if you try hard enough. I mean, that's true. That's true. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't normally, like, RP super hard to make my RPGs into dating simulators, but, like, I respect the grind. Who do I... Oops, no. No. What was I doing? Where's Marianne? Marianne! Oh, I don't know if we talked about that I could marry Yuri, but if I wanted to live a little dangerously, he could sweep me off my feet. Where the hell is Marianne? There she is. Call me Saw? I can call you Saw. If I remember. Do you do RP of the cute anime girl you have as an avatar? No, unfortunately I do not. Mostly because it would make everybody in my chat cringe. I mean, listen, sometimes you gotta be a little in character. Not anymore. Yeah, I tried to be a little bit more into the, like, okay, well, what if I try to be the character a little bit more, and then I was like, nah, this isn't... It's not really vibing. I think me as a person just, like, can't do it. I feel a lot better, that... I mean that it was literally RPing character. Is it an elf knight? I do not have knife ears. I have regular ears. But the thing that I do have, which is not regular, is big, juicy thighs. Very important. It's the most important feature of my model. Friendly reminder that I made my model myself. Very, very important. Probably the most important thing that you could see ever at any given point in time. These big, squishy pillows. Eyes. They could choke you out even. Very important. Shorts. Oh, I guess I could. I could wear the shorts. Oops. Or were you saying that I'm short? Because I'm not. I'm like 5'3" if you include the hair strand on top of my head. What was I doing? Oh, recruiting Marianne? Hello.
A ball? I don't think I'll partake.
A little bit of both, I suppose. What the fuck? That was something? What was something? Thick, juicy thighs? Are you a fan of thick, juicy thighs? Because, as the artist of my model, I am a big fan of thick, juicy thighs. 5'3", bro. I was taller than you in middle school! What the fuck? How? Wait. You were massive. Literally a giant. Here, take my sword. Here, take these coffee beans. Here, take this shake weight. Here, take this fish floaty. This baked treat. This hunting dagger. This watering can. She needs coffee? She really does. Oh, this she probably likes this. Wait, really? Only likes that like a little bit? I think he's not that tall. What the fuck do you mean? What's the model even based on? So, I used to RP as a character. Back in the day, I played a tabletop RPG called Anima Beyond Fantasy. And, now currently Flaris. Used to be Elizabeth. Was a time mage who uses a flag for casting magic. And then I sort of, like, wrote other stuff that I eventually wanted to make into a game that's probably never going to happen because it's like $7 bajillion in development costs. Let's make a Metroidvania. You like really like the long hair? Ah, yes. Thank you. I also really like the long hair. I like how the hair has like a... It's all tied up at the bottom. But yes. I mean, the main spiel is that the flag bearer is effectively the archmage of the family. So I was the archmage of House Lyria. Leader person. Still no shorts? That is correct. I could change it. But what I don't want to change it. I guess I could, like, you know, do all the toggles. Could run through all the toggles and stuff. Don't ask about how I got the angel powers. The answer is because I wrote it in. But yeah, House Lyria or Castle Lyria used to be like the worshippers of the time goddess or whatever. And then some evil person brought Lyria from the sky. They crashed it into the ground. And then started, like, releasing time kaijus to erase all of existence. And then I stopped all of that. Except we're on the timeline where none of that happened, so... So I get to talk about how cool I was, but then no one believes me because, like, it technically didn't happen. So... Darn. Time magic shenanigans, am I right? You thought it was an elf because of the triangle things popping out of your ears? Oh yeah, or popping out like ears? Yeah, they're like hair fluffies. What else do I have? Oh, I forgot I have pauldrons. I always forget I have pauldrons. Oh, I can do short hair. Short hair is pretty cute. Oop. Oh my god, I have a chibi toggle. I always forget I have this freaking thing. This is the Lyrilyte. These are the members. They're very cute. I like them a lot. What else do we have? Oh, I don't even remember what my freaking toggles are, man. What are these? Oh, all right. I also have this one. This is the more canonically male version. Do I have the shorts? Shorts. Squishy thighs. This is canonically the femboy model because I'm a time mage and I can do whatever the fuck I want. What else do we have? Oh, cat ears. Sad. Ah, yes, of course. Me every time I see cute Fire Emblem characters. What's this one? Oh. That's the banner. This one. I think that's all. I think I went through all the toggles. There's some, like, other models and stuff. Oops. I don't know which ones I want to turn off. Oh yeah, and then there's my alternate ego. Sorry, for the sake of showing it, there's my alter ego, Flaris von Milkia. I don't know why you guys like this. What's wrong with you? But yep. Sure was a lot of work. One of these days I'll do a model update. in like 2 years once I've significantly changed my art style. But to be completely honest with you, I don't think I can do much better than this, at least for the time being.
A ball?
Sorry, do I have your support yet? Aha! C support. Let's, fast travel.
Okay.
You're gonna say a waifu, right? Hey, what do you mean? I can be your waifu if you'd like me to. How parasocial are we getting? Like, do I need to call you, like, honey or dear? Like, what do you want me to do? I can cook.
What?
I meant like a girl avatar? Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna stop being Flaris anytime soon. I may or may not be obsessed with blonde night girls. I may have an unhealthy obsession.
I ask for guidance.
You'll call me honey? My real name is Mike, by the way. Oh, so your name is Michael Honey? That's crazy. Sure, I'll call you Michael Honey.
Professor, I suppose you came by to pray too?
Maybe. No, I'm just passing by.
See, that's why I'm here too. Oh, nothing specific. I only call upon the goddess to give thanks, or perhaps to ask for protection. Anyhow, I should be on my way.
Alright, see you. Friendly reminder, by the way. Oh, which one's this? There we go. The joke is that this model has a flagpole. Because it does. I'll let you think about that. Also, ignore the broken hand that I'm literally never going to fix. There's no reason to fix it. It's just a slight glitch in the timeline. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Is it possible to toggle back to the long hair, if I may ask? You can force any toggles on my model by the simple donation of $20. But, yeah, I don't normally have the short hair on anyways.
Too often before I came here. Oh, no particular reason.
It would be funny. It's just like... Poi's just like, please turn on the shorts toggle. And it's like, ah, yes, of course, I will do that. And then just like not... just not show it at all the entire stream. That'd be really funny. Damn, too bad I'm poor then. Yeah, it's unfortunate. No, the reason... It's funny. The reason I did it was actually because I'm like... I wish there was like a point system. Like if I had a point system, I'd be significantly more... Like, that would just be fun. I think it'd be fun for people to change my model via point system, but unfortunately we're not on Twitch. So, because I didn't want people donating for me to just like think about it this way. If there was some like crazy person, yeah, it was originally the Von Milkia toggle price. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, listen, man, this character, like I don't know how to break this to you, but unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately, I am flat as a board. So, and that is the canonic character design. But if there was some sicko that if I like made the donation price $5, there'd be probably some guy who's just like, no, you will always have Big Booba all the time. And I refuse to change otherwise. Which is why we had to put an actual reasonable price on it so that people wouldn't use it.
I'm simply not very good at it. That's just how I am.
Oh, great. I'm not very good at talking to people? Yeah, don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't waste your time worrying about me. Please, just ignore me. I, have to be going now. Goodbye, Professor.
Alright, see ya. Adios. Some sicko here, I totally would do that for at least one stream. Yeah, I mean, listen. We tried to make it inaccessible for a reason. Also, yeah, I also think that this looks ridiculous. Like, it's not... Like, the dress would probably need to look slightly different for this to work without it being, like... But the problem is that, like, since it's rigged in a particular way, like, this is just, like, how it looks. So... Anyways.
Hey.
I think we should go to tea time with Marianne.
That's right.
The ball?
Have more gifts. She liked the handkerchief. I wouldn't expect that, actually. Nope. He's out. So what's this game really even about? So we are a professor at an officer's academy. And we're recruiting her for the weapon? Yes, that's correct. We're a professor at an officer's academy, and it's like medieval times, and like people... Presumably, we're in peaceful times. There isn't going to be any war, right? Yeah. It wouldn't work unless the dress was designed with a bunch of loose fabric in the front, which just isn't a thing that's done as far as I'm aware. At least for a tight-fitting dress like that. Yeah, exactly. Like, it is harder for this to exist and match the bust size or whatever. Not that, like, I'm a dress specialist. Like, I don't even know. But yeah, it's like you go out and you fight bandits and progressively mystical and mysterious things. We have pseudo-amnesia. We also don't really have emotions, which is weird. There's like a goddess in our head. Spoiler alert. So, no. But we already did the combat for like last month. So now we're doing all the macro scale stuff. Ooh, she does actually want to talk about herself. That's cute. Me either. Neither. It could be totally normal and I would not know. Gardening mishaps, maybe? Cute. Alright, we got this. Maybe heart racing memories? Okay, I don't know. Bridge or training partners? Maybe bridge. Cool. You weren't kidding about the dating sim part? Yeah, I mean, you know.
Me must be boring, isn't it?
No. What do you want me to react to? Admonish? Laugh? Should I laugh at that? Is that supposed to be funny? Admonish is like, no. Laugh. XD. Okay, there we go. It's like, why would I laugh at her? Hello. I'm zooming into your face.
I'm not very good at this sort of thing.
Hey, don't worry about it.
I'm not very good at talking to people.
Oh, this is so sad. Like,
so nice and warm.
Here. Have a joke. Wait, that's not what I want to do. No, I just want to make a joke.
How's that? Wow.
Can I? Let me say a joke. Okay, whatever.
Thank you very much for the tea.
Yeah, since we're probably not really going to get into it, Marianne has, like... she has, like, she's basically cursed. I mean, it's not really supposed to be a curse, necessarily, but... There are crests in this world that give you like magical powers or something. And her crest is like a bad omen, basically. So people really don't like her. Yeah. Do I have B support? I do. Okay. Oops. Yeah, and the reason we're doing this is because there are 3 houses. And behold, the game is called 3 Houses. Crestism in this game. Yeah, the crests give you the powers, and then the powers are something or whatever. Sure is a bad omen, an omen of her paralogue being ass. That's funny.
Professor. Professor? There's something I need to say.
What?
Thank you.
No problem?
How should I put this? I don't seem to be getting along with everyone. I don't contribute much either. Am I a nuisance to you, Professor? If so, I'll leave.
Yes, you're super annoying and I want you to leave right now.
But if I must... Oh, my adoptive father is one of the new nobles of the Alliance. His territory is to the north. He was a distant relative who took me in after my parents vanished. He's blessed with great drive and ambition. Some may go so far as to call it avarice. He wishes to marry me off to a powerful noble. That's why he sent me to the academy. If I left now, I'm sure he'd have a strong opinion about it.
Oh.
Sorry, I strayed away from the topic. I'm not good at telling stories either. Good. I'm glad. So, as I was saying, are you sure I'm not bothering you, Professor?
You're not bothering me.
Oh, I'm so grateful to hear you say that.
Unfortunately, she wants writing. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything that's inappropriate and stupid. That's stupid, Flaris. Don't say that. It's stupid. It's a stupid joke. A dumb joke. A dumb one that's stupid and dumb. Don't say that out loud.
What I'm trying to say is, you should keep your distance. I'm more trouble than I'm worth.
Nah.
You only say that because you don't know the real me.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I have to go.
Okay, bye. Okay, I'm sure I'll learn about the real you eventually. Say what? Not to say anything. Yeah, apparently if we don't recruit her, she basically just assumes she's you know.
What?
What? Yeah, it's like the dialogue in this game isn't necessarily to... It's illusion of choice, not real choice. I guess there's like some where it matters, but even then, like, sometimes the answers feel a little discongruent. Like, we had an answer that was from before that seemed like a little off. The writing in this game looked kind of funny to me. Is it because it's like fast? Just because the animation's a little fast? Maybe it's a little stiff too. Was there anything else we had to do? I guess all the professor points. We can do motivation. Does anyone need motivation? I guess we aren't doing this specifically for motivation because we want the professor EXP as well. What else can we do? We can train stuff. Maybe I want to get trained in axes or heavy armor. That was the other one. I need to get trained in heavy armor. Where is... We're looking for Eloise. And also... the other guy. The other uncle guy.
Nowhere, dancing gracefully in the moonlight. A lovely fairy.
Sure, man, you got it.
Fell in love and tied the knot. Now we have a daughter who's... So, whenever I see people dancing, I think of my wife and my heart does a little waltz.
Oh, that's actually very cute. I have no idea what's happening, but listening to you just feels nice. Well, thank you. I like to think that listening to me is nice. Or that's the hope. That's the goal. Because I always wanted to do, like, variety and just yapping, but... Which, like, the problem is, whenever I say that out loud, it's kind of like, conversation is spontaneous, right? Like, I like the act of just kind of vibing and chatting, but if you put me on the spot and be like, do talking right now, I'm just like, I don't know. Do ASMR? Take the lad to choir practice. Oh, I could do that. That's me when he plays card games. Oh, yeah, it's just, like, about yapping and stuff. Sorry, the funny thing about ASMR is just, like... It's like, what ASMR do you want? Your clingy boyfriend talks about how he's a boy failure and wants reassurance. It's like, please reassure me. Please. I don't feel super confident about my abilities, and, like, you know... I'm trying my best, but, like, I don't know... Card flicking ASMR? 1 second. Oh, fuck. Alright. This is a number of cards. Actually, I guess, like, I shouldn't be holding, like too many cards, because, like, it'll make it harder to flick the cards. There's enough cards, right? I think so. Oh, it doesn't pick it up. Oh, wait. Maybe if I turn off the noise gate? Hold on a second. Let's go... Mic... Oh, not that one. Mic... Filters... Noise gate. Let's turn that off for a second. Is that flicky enough for you? Response? Thinking? Thinking? Tap 1 brainstorm? Flash and Hullbreaker horror force litigation? That's your commander? What else could we do? Man, what would I do? Flash Hulk? In response? Tainted Pack? What would it be? Winds of Change? I think Winds of Change... Or, no, Born on a Wind is the instant speed one. Right? Born on a Wind... Fastest Oracle combo you? Alright. That was your interactive, not interactive play cards, card playing, card flicking ASMR. Your nerdy card game boyfriend wombo combos you. Stupid. Alright. You sound like a person in the 2013s playing a story game for the fun of it. What? Cards, just hearing them makes my brain hurt. Oh no. Okay, fun fact, a choir pops up in the middle of Marianne's room after time skip for some reason. Oh, a chair. Not a choir. Ferdinand needs that, and I guess also... I don't know, Constance? Oh, Bernadetta? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I see those every once in a while. Your voice just feels that way. 2013's playing a story game for the fun of it. I don't really know what that sounds like. I don't know what that means.
Well,
I feel like I see like needy boyfriend ASMR and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Not that I actually watch it or anything. No, but it's just one of those things where like it's like why would I ever watch that? Well, like, but then you go like, oh, why would anybody else watch that? And it's like, okay, I mean, like I guess if that's what you want. Like, sure.
It cannot be true.
So close to leveling up. What should I use my last point on? I don't need food. Guess I need to train axes, so if anyone can teach me an axes. Oh, let's do the tournament. Brother, I just meant normal ASMR. But, like, what kind of normal ASMR are you talking about? Like, because stuff like tapping and stuff like that. Like, because I listen to, you know, from time to time, I listen to ASMR, but I'm more of a, like, scratching foam ASMR kind of thing. What other things do people listen to? Does that have something to do with your voice? I don't know. You've been challenged, defend yourself. What the? You sure? Or do you play extra stuff on top of the Flash Hulk and not just find all the necessary power for your Hulk? Or do you mean response to someone flashing in their Protein Hulk? Yeah, in response to flashing in your Protein Hulk, I'm going to, like, Born Upon a Wind and Thassa's Oracle combo you.
That is that.
I'm sad. I tried to jam Saheeli Felidar combo and it didn't work.
Should I have held back?
The other day. Ooh, I'm dying. Restore HP. I don't think we're gonna make it, guys. Oh, I lost! No! I smell at this. That's too bad. Okay. So that's that. And then there's the paralogs. So... Or no, do I want to do the paralog tomorrow or do I want to do it off stream? So we have one more explore where we're going to talk to everybody. And then probably go from there. I guess we were going to do the fishing and then I just did it today. Where's Edelgard? Should probably make sure we at least talk to Edelgard before I call it. Oh. Edelgard just not exist? Did she, like, leave? The fuck is Edelgard? Oh, she's right there. Are you streaming this on Twitch too or just YouTube? Just YouTube. I used to multi-stream to Twitch as well, but it wasn't really going anywhere, so... Just kind of, like... It's kind of stopped. It was a little expensive to have access to the multi-streaming, and then, like... Currently, the way the chatbot works, like, I haven't looked into solutions for, like, having a different chatbot which does the same things, and, yeah. Unless you plan on doing any new paralogs, that's probably fine to just do them off-stream. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do... I'll do not new paralogs or old ones. Like, I want to do the Sothis paralog so that I can get the experience gem, or the training gem. So I'll probably just do those off-stream. Hitting you with a frying pan ASMR goes hard. Yes, that's actually a thing.
Everyone's in such a I can't help but worry something might happen while we're all distracted. After all, our enemies are always plotting. Still, this air of levity is much more agreeable than the grim atmosphere of late.
True. What is a paralog? So there are battles. We look at the calendar. Basically, we choose to do something on every Sunday of the month, and you can choose to either explore the monastery and do all the actions we're doing right now, or you can battle, or like you can go out and do combat. The green combats are paralogs, so they are like specific quest related or character related battles. Excuse me. They're generally a little bit more difficult. Yeah, you can also do seminars, but no one does seminars. You're stupid. You could rest. Do you know you could rest, Poi? You could recover the sword of the creator by resting. Never do that. So, what else was there? Wow. Is there anything else I want to do today aside from talk to Edelgard? I guess I'm going to talk to Hubert. I don't know if I have to talk to Hubert, but I'll talk to Hubert.
Hello.
Hello. He's around the corner. Did I go the wrong way? You went the wrong fucking way. Professor.
Another month full of chaos. I've barely had time to catch my breath. What is the objective of Tomas and his ilk? And what makes Flame so special? Does that not bother you?
The game has a lot of stuff, huh? Is the game very old? It's about 5 years old. Should have oriented yourself to by the doors. You're so right, Poi. You're so right. I think the entire middle part of the monastery just doesn't make sense to me. So, no orientation there. Okay. I think that's going to be it for today. I'm going to go do the paralogs off stream. Just going to go do them off stream, and then we'll be back tomorrow at 10 EST to do supports. We have support conversations. We only have a few, honestly. I wonder if we just continue, like, we'll do supports tomorrow, and then maybe we'll just do the next map. Or, like, start the next map at least. Because, like, I think my characters have pretty good levels and stuff. How long have you been streaming for? Only about, like, 4 hours. I try not to go that long. My voice doesn't last very long, to be honest. Like, I can go for longer, but I really feel like I'm straining myself. So...
Okay.
Yeah. I actually wish I could go for longer. Or, like, just in general, like...
Hello.
I wish I could justify going for longer, I guess. But, yeah, I have other things to attend to, and also, you know, the paralogs, I'll have them done for tomorrow. Lars' throat gets sore easily? Yeah, which is why you... Okay, I'm just not gonna... Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. So, if you're still here, you're still watching, I'll say thank you so much for watching, thank you for being here. Thank you again for your support and the Soup Buzz today. It sponsors our cringe playthrough of Dustborn. That's what it's currently going to. So, when are you going to stream again? Tomorrow, 10 EST. My schedule is also posted on my community tab if you would like to see that. And I'm kind of aiming for... What the fuck is all of this? I'm aiming for Monday, Wednesday... Right, I forgot that's still white. I should really change that back. I'm aiming for Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. And I'm currently... We're going to start Dustborn next Monday, probably. We're playing it from the lens of a game designer. I'm going to be rating the design of the game. I don't really care much to cringe at all the other stuff. We still are going to. I'm just, like, trying to give it a design-centric approach to critiquing it. We'll probably play... Slay the Spire on Wednesday, I don't know. Maybe we'll continue Dustborn, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And then Fire Emblem has been on the weekend, so I play Fire Emblem back-to-back Saturday, Sunday. 10 a.m. EST. I can only stick around for 2 hours on Sundays because I have somewhere else to go after that. But yeah. It's okay, Flower. We all know you want chat special whites. I'm going to ban you. Okay. Yeah, 10 a.m. EST, which is my time, or whatever that time converts to for you. So, all right, thank you so much, everybody, and I'll see you all later next time. All right, bye-bye. Goodbye.